But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
And I just rap back and say, under the blood, me say me under the blood. Under the blood, me say me under the blood. Jesus cover me under the blood. Under the blood, me say me under the blood. Jesus, you will cover me under the blood. In the morning when me wake up, and the blood that Jesus me take up. And when me feel like me, I go break up. Put the blood on me face just like a makeup. In the morning when me wake up, and the blood that Jesus me take up. And when me feel like me heart break up, put the blood on me face just like a makeup. Under the blood, under the blood, Jesus cover me. Jesus, you will cover me. Say under the blood, under the blood, Jesus, you will cover me. Jump on this. Listen. Christian a fight some things where them not see. Stronghold demons and principality. Remember they are the temple. Keep it holy, sanctify, justify, give God the glory. Fighting against three terrible enemy. The world, Satan and myself against me. What the anointing pour it on me and make me trample the devil on it. Say under the blood, under the blood, Jesus cover me. No. You want to hear it? Drum and bass. Drum and bass, listen. Christian a fight some, play low, let them hear me. Listen. The physical man can't fight no demon. Fasting and prayer fi build up the inner one. Well anointed convert the sinner man. Bind the demon, rip up Satan. How you pollute the land with pure corruption.
Rip up Satan.
Time this a revelation. Thank Father God for give me salvation. Fill me with the Holy Ghost, it is an inspiration. Under the blood, under the blood, Jesus cover me. Jesus, you will cover me. Say, under the blood. Under the blood, I'm say, Jesus, you will cover me. In the morning when me wake up, and the blood of Jesus me take up. And when me feel like me, I go break up. Put the blood on me face just like a makeup. Hallelujah. Look here. This is Friday night, it's young people night. And some of you acting like you're born saved. And when you was in the world, you used to give the devil everything. Shake your shoulder and give God praise. And that they blame me. Rock your body and worship God. Under the blood, me say me under the blood. In the morning when me wake up, and the blood of Jesus me take up. And when me feel like me, I go break up. Me put the blood on me face just like a makeup. Under the blood, under the blood. under the blood of me say, Jesus cover me. Jesus, you will cover me. Say, under the blood. Yes. Under the blood, me say me under the blood. Can't catch a purpose wheel. 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 Care what them try, no me no care what them feel. Full of energy and me pocket zeal. Got him on me strength and that's what. Because the purpose choose God, so me can't lose. They up on a mission and me not on no cruise. If you know with me in you have to excuse. Purpose of my mission is spread the good news. Help me jump for Satan and not. You see that stone? I am like that stone. I am like that stone that the builder refused. Now it has stop, 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 stop. Somebody say Friday night, and it's the end of the revival.
Thursday night.
King Arthur, my brother.
And there's no revival, it's no biblical.
Take it low. The same one who disrespect
no revival.
me. Chat man of a feeble those
see
things
no
against
revival
me.
till
Try
Jesus
condemn me for me a baby. Pass them judgment when them know me no guilty. Try belittle me mental capacity and underestimate me physical ability. But spiritually know them see me when them see the legacy. Tell them face the reality, me a royalty. Me blessing pack up like a gravel in a mall quarry. Love me make me share for me testimony cause I am stone. I am like that stone. I am like that stone that the builder refused. Now it has become. So now it has become. So now it has become the head of the corner. Them say you're like you when never mount to nothing. Catch it, your man. Let's get into the word of God. That was just for the young people. Because tonight,
that's enough. How are we doing? We'll play Jim till more people come in.
That
Jim,
reminds me why I'm on TikTok.
Why?
Because I can press it so it goes twice as quick.
What do you mean?
Because I don't have the concentration for it.
Concentration for what?
You know, like I'm impatient and that, and I like things to hurry up.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So,
getting into the studio? What are you
no,
talking about?
a little bit, yeah. Like it's long.
What do you mean? What? My intro?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, it always is. It's always
No,
been
I
long.
know, but
I do a long intro because there's nobody here at the start.
on TikTok, like on if I'm watching a video, I can make it go like twice the speed. So it.
If I had people here waiting, if I had 20 people waiting, I wouldn't do a long intro. But if I start something, then people come in later. I've then got to explain the beginning of the video or whatever. So that's the only reason I do a long intro. If people were here from the start, you know, like which sometimes I don't even get 20 people. Sometimes I don't even get 10. But if there were a load of people at the start, then I wouldn't do a long intro. The only reason I do a long intro is to give people time to come in. You know what I mean? Yeah,
like videos that are over a minute on TikTok,
Yeah, that's the problem.
I may go faster.
That's the problem, though. People are doom scrolling. They're wasting their life away doom scrolling. All these short videos, and people don't realize how much of their life goes past just scrolling that. If it's a long form video, you'll maybe watch the video, pause it, go and do some food, come back and do it. You can see the time going by then. But when you're doom scrolling, a little video at a time, you just don't see the time going. I think it's a dangerous thing.
Out of 100 videos that I like, I've probably watched about 10.
What do you mean?
Like all the way through.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you very much for that. So you don't watch the videos all the way through?
I'm on about TikTok.
No, yeah, I know, but that's the problem. That's why they do that. That's why they do that, because then it'll get you a maximum engagement out of TikTok. You just stay on there scrolling. That's why they do it, babe. That's the whole reason the platform's up.
Like, I don't want to know about your pond in your back garden.
You know, I never said anything about ponding in my back garden.
No, not you, but like people on TikTok, they go, I'm making a pond.
Well,
And
that's not what TikTok's for, that kind of stuff. I
but
mean,
it's no bigger than my kitchen sink.
well, there you go. But that's what I'm saying. TikTok's a completely different platform. There's no long form meant for TikTok at all. It's all short. Like you say, even when you do a live, your live disappears. It doesn't stay. Same as on Twitch, your live disappears. But I don't, like I say, the only reason I do a long, if there was like 20, 30 people here at the start, I would just do my main intro, my Jesus thing. Then that'd be it. That'd be it. You know what I mean? I only started doing music, with Mr. Super and all that. I started playing the music. I thought that's a good idea. It gives time for people to come in. And then Jim Annis's observation as well, also. You know what I mean? Because nobody's ever here at the start when it comes to YouTube.
Common reckons that he's cooked people tonight on rollers, and I went, you couldn't cook sushi.
Common's an Islamist dude who thinks he can school people on Christianity and every other bloody religion. He's an idiot. He told me to come on TikTok. Vicky said something about, I'll go and get my man. You can debate him.
No, he said, go and get your man. And I went, okay, I will.
And when I went there, he never even spoke to me. And when I spoke up and said something, he never even once spoke to me. He laughed. That was it. He laughed.
That's what he does, though. But he hasn't answered. He still hasn't answered the question. And Rolly's like, you need to get to the point.
There you go. Like I say, I would do the music at the end all the time if it wasn't for like because it's the same with even a big channel. Usually there's only a few in at the start, and then they traipse in bit by bit. You know what I mean? So that's why I usually do the thing. I don't like long intros. Hate it myself. When I watch something else and it's a long intro, I don't like it. But I do it on a live. I don't do long intros on my videos, do I? You know what I mean?
No.
So there is a little intro there, but they're not in general. They're not long intros. It's only a long intro because there's nobody here at the start. And we've got, as we've been talking, it's only 12 minutes in. That video is about 5. We've got 7 people, 6. So see what I mean? Not many people here at all. And there probably won't be many more. It just depends.
Where's Roger Dodger?
Don't know. I haven't heard from him. Haven't seen him. I thought they'd be in because it was Flat Earth still. But I knew what a nightmare I had. I had to change the topic because I thought Dave got rid of his videos, but it wasn't. It was my YouTube playing up. It wasn't showing me all my watch later. I even went to Dave's channel and they'd gone there as well. And I'm like, But yeah, it does it to my channel. A lot of my videos disappear. So I'd sorted out a new stream. And then as soon as I did that, the videos came back. I'm like, oh, for goodness sake, I've got to change it all back. So that's why I came on a bit later. You know?
Can I ask though? Everyone keep my neighbour Dennis in their prayers and his wife. So
yeah, Dennis is 95 and his wife's 70 odd, and she's just found out she's got dementia.
And she's been in hospital. So it doesn't look like she's coming home because he can't care for her. So
I've already done a lot for them earlier.
I have, but I'm just saying, can everyone please?
Absolutely, all 7 of them.
Yeah, listen.
And one's me and one's you, probably.
7 is better than none, isn't it?
Well, of course, absolutely. But there was one time I used to have 30 every night, and it just isn't like that anymore. I think that was maybe when I was doing a lot more Flat Earth and conspiracy type stuff. Maybe I don't know, but yeah. You know,
I always forget. Not that I watch Flat Earth stuff anymore, but I always forget, because I go on TikTok quite a lot. I forget that, Keith's on TikTok. Not that I'd watch it, because I wouldn't.
Well, it's just arguing in there as well. It's just doing the same as what you do, to be honest. He's arguing with Muslims.
Yeah, but I'm not arguing. I'm just sat laughing.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying where you go. They just argue with Muslims. Same thing.
But it's not. It doesn't even. Today wasn't even about Islam.
No, but they keep coming in. That's what they're taught. That's what they're taught in the Dawah. That's what they're taught.
They turn it into about Islam, and it's no, I don't agree with FGM from any religion or culture.
Well, of course. Why would you?
No, but he's like, you're only speaking out like people are only speaking out about it because of Islam, and I'm like, no, it's because it's a barbaric thing to do.
I mean, I
I
was
don't agree
against
with.
I was against FGM before I ever even thought about being against Islam.
Listen,
You know what I mean?
I don't think you need to be chopping anyone's private parts off, especially not children, male or female. I get that some do it, but I just don't agree with it, and that's my opinion.
Yeah, well, female mutilation is different from circumcision.
Horrendously, like women die in
Yeah, of
childbirth
course,
because of it.
of course.
And obviously, as a woman, throughout your life, your down there changes a lot.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, and obviously, it's still gonna change as you grow older. But obviously, it's been mutilated, so it can't change properly. So the pain and stuff that must cause.
yeah, exactly. It
I
must.
I just don't agree with it on anyone, male, female, anyone. I think
Yeah, that you do know circumcision is a different thing, obviously.
I still don't agree with it though.
Yeah, well, Christians don't do it. I mean, it's a Jewish thing. It's just it's a Jewish thing. Christians don't do it. Well, some Christians do it just for health reasons or whatever.
My
I don't know.
cousin,
I don't agree with it. I wouldn't do it. But if I was a Jew in the Old Testament, it's a covenant. It was a covenant with God, so I would have done it then. But I don't agree with it now,
had that
obviously,
earlier
because
as
you don't have
well.
to do it. Well, it is. It was a covenant
No,
with God.
someone said to me about Old Testament, and I went, "I'm not Jewish."
Well, I'm not Jew. Yeah, but we
Like
still
I
have to.
get
We
bored
have.
of telling them.
You've got to realize Jesus was in the Old Testament.
I know but Jesus was a Jew. I'm not a Jew.
No, of course you're not. Of course you're not. I'm just saying that if we were in Old Testament, you would have no problem with like the
My
circumcision. I've got no
cousin,
problem with it. It does like my nephew had it done for
my
health
cousin
reasons.
had it done because he
You
got
know,
it caught in his hip.
there's a big difference between that and and female genital mutilation. You know what I mean?
My
They do it
cousin,
as a covenant. You know what I mean? The foreskin doesn't harm you, but that harms them. You know what I mean?
we went to Catholic school. He
Mm,
wasn't Catholic. He
mm,
was a Christian, but they went because we went.
yeah,
He got his zip caught at school,
yeah, I know.
like caught in his zip, and I'll never forget Mrs. Brown coming out of the toilets with him, and he was like so embarrassed, and I was embarrassed because he was my cousin.
Yeah, I mean,
But
everybody's
when
caught
they
the thing in
but
the
when
zip.
they did it, he was under anesthetic. He didn't feel it,
Yeah, yeah, of
and
course.
that's the thing. That it's
Mm-hmm.
not done with anesthetic on
Yeah.
anyone,
Yeah.
and that's the issue. Whereas I get you
What you
do
mean,
it,
female mutilation? You know
and
about?
boys, they don't numb it on a baby.
I don't know. I don't know how it works, but you do get these extremist fundamentalist Jews, the horrible, the baby dick biters that used to do it. Like, but these are not your normal Jews. These
I
are
think.
horrible ones. The baby dick biters used to bite the foreskin off,
Listen, I
or
think
something like that.
anyone that is mutilating their child's body, remember we are born in God's image. There is no need to mutilate any part of your child's body, and there's not.
No, but you've got to remember from the Old Testament, it was a
I get
covenant with
that. I
God,
get that.
and it
But
was
we have a
God that
thing
said
called
it.
we have a thing called anesthetic, right?
Yeah, but
You
it
can
was because we didn't in
anesthetize.
the Old Testament. We didn't in the Old Testament, did
No,
we?
but
We'll
now
probably
we
about
do.
something. Say
Like
again.
you get people moaning that having your child's ears pierced is abuse, right?
How is it?
No,
It's
exactly.
ridiculous.
So if that is, how is having your genitals
Well,
chopped?
it's not. It's not. Not if they think they're in covenant with God still. I mean, they're not in covenant with God because you need to be through Christ. You know what I mean?
I
Now,
just
but
think
back then they did. You know what I mean?
leave. We're made in God's image. Leave it.
Well, you can't say that if you tattoo yourself and stuff, though. Come on.
Yeah, but no, because
Leave
I'm
it.
not
No, you're
chopping
saying
parts of
leave
my
it.
body
So
off.
leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
No, I'm not chopping parts of my body
No, but
off.
you're adding to it. You're adding to it. And I've got nothing against
Do I
tattoos. I'm
not
just
do that
saying,
every time I eat though?
eat. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you add to your body.
Oh, shut up, you numpty.
No,
That's not the same thing, you weirdo.
I get tattoos because I like them.
Exactly. Some people don't mind having that done.
No,
Some
but I've
would.
also listen. I've also heard Christians that say that you shouldn't listen. I will
It
do.
shouldn't. It's nothing about shouldn't. It's what as Christians we don't. What we don't need to. We're in covenant with Christ. It's not part of our regulations we put down for it. You know what I mean?
I have
It's
free
not
will,
part of
don't
our
I?
covenant with them. Our covenant with the fathers through Christ. You
I
know?
have free will, don't I?
Yeah, of course.
I use it.
Yeah, absolutely. What's that got to do with anything?
So my free will, I use it, and I get tattoos.
Yeah, well, exactly.
We were
Good.
literally talking about tattoos the other week, last week.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing wrong with tattoos. I'm just saying. I'm looking at it from the other perspective. You're saying if you're made in God's image, don't take from it, but you're adding to it. I was just saying I've got nothing
because
against tattoos. Nothing.
if God wanted us to chop parts of our body off, He wouldn't have put them there. I'm
Well,
not
hold on,
chopping.
hold on. You can't say that because he did in the Old Testament.
Yeah, but I'm not a Jew.
I know, but you're saying but he put them on them.
Does God make mistakes?
No.
Exactly.
Well, it doesn't make mistakes, but he obviously given them for a reason to do that. That was his covenant with them. That's what God said. I'm glad he doesn't say it now to us. That's fine. But they think they're still in covenant with God.
And to be
But
fair,
I'm just saying it was God who said it in the first place. Hey Matthew, how you say? How you going? How's it going, bro? Good to see you.
Hey Matthew, my dead father is totally to blame for tattoos. Totally.
Well, you can't blame anybody but yourself.
He had them. No, because he had them.
You can't blame someone for a tattoo. You can only blame yourself.
No,
you could get the idea from someone else. But
but listen, my dad was my hero, right? My mom, obviously, never had a good relationship with. She hates tattoos. My dad had tattoos. He was my hero. Yeah. And I was like, do you know what? I don't like her. I love him. And I went and got tattoos.
I get you.
And I'm okay with that.
Say again.
I'm okay with that, though.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. There's Matthew Eastman in the hoods. How you doing,
Matthew? In the house. What's up, Miss Vicky? PJ?
Right.
Good to see you, sir.
Good hey, everybody.
Good to see you, man. We're doing the second part of allegedly Dave's thing from the other night.
Oh,
I nearly
wonderful.
wasn't doing it. Nearly wasn't doing it because it disappeared on me. It disappeared from a watch later. I went to Dave's channel. It disappeared from there. So I thought you got rid of it, but it wasn't. It was my bloody YouTube playing up. It wasn't showing everything. So
well, thank God for that.
Yeah, but I'd already sorted out another stream, and I had to sort it back again. So that's why I'm late.
You did. He rang me, and I was like, smart. He went wrong. I've changed the wrong one, and I went, oh well, bonus then. And he's like,
I didn't change the wrong one. I changed the right one.
I'm still gonna change it.
Yeah, tomorrow's one's a Bible one, isn't it? So I don't need to change that one. It's all good.
Right, I'm watching on the telly.
All right, babe. I'll give you a ring after finished. I'm only doing a couple hours, so I'm not doing any Rumble stuff tonight. It's movie night tomorrow, so I'm not doing any Rumble stuff tonight.
Hi, One Mind.
One Mind in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you.
One Mind's name is Michael, I think.
I have no idea. No idea. I've always known him as One Mind. I've always known him as a pain in the ass.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But
I'm not sure.
I think one's mind's name is Michael. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't know.
I do not know. No idea.
I'm wrong. Anyway, right. Love you.
I love you too, baby. We'll talk to you in a bit. Bye, baby.
Bye.
Right, so Jim. Let's make a coffee while Jim's on. Wow, it's a 10-minute one, Jim. How come Jim keeps putting up videos, but I don't see him? I don't see Jim anymore. And other people were saying they hadn't seen him. Okay. Cool. Okay. If you're back, Jim, it'd be good to see you. Right. Jim. Vicky says his name's Michael if you can't see the chat.
Score, dude. I just scored 3 aluminum crawfish pots.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Love it.
Jim Anus.
Where? Is he in chat?
I was just shouting him out because that's
Oh,
what
okay,
we're looking
cool.
at. Yeah.
Cool. I thought you meant he was in chat.
This is his video, right?
Chat is.
I haven't seen Jim in a while.
No me. Right, coffee. I'll leave it on and we'll grab a coffee. Then we'll get on with it.
This guy is certainly a mystery, PJ. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. See Lightning in the house. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you.
Jeff Gashead.
Jeff Garcia, good to see you, brother. Long time no see as well. You
Jeff
can't
says
see.
you can't see the inner planets in the night in the heliocentric model, right? Of course
Yeah,
you can't because you can't get in the model. But
yeah.
besides that, I think they're talking about Venus, right?
No, probably, but I don't
Yep.
see any planets at all. I just see
Mars.
illumination. I see
So
illuminations in the sky that move about.
one cool thing about Venus,
Mm.
excuse me, in November, we're Venus is supposed to crescent. You're supposed to be able to observe a
A
crescent.
crescent? Okay.
Yeah,
Wow,
and
I didn't
that's
know that. Okay.
we can't forget, dude. Remind me before November.
Before November, that Venus is meant to crescent.
Yeah,
Oh, from the bottom up, from the top down, from the side in, from the diagonal across. Or
I don't know. I don't know if it's waning or waxing or what.
waning or waxing, or just getting bigger or getting smaller. Which is what waning and waxing is, obviously. But yeah, of course. Yeah, no planets in the sky. Even though the King James, for some reason, uses the word planets now. I'm sure it never used to, but
No,
it never used to be in any Bible, the word planets. Well,
no.
but now it's certainly in the King James Version.
It's so strange. Yeah, it's so strange.
It certainly is.
Even Matrix, like I don't even remember seeing Matrix in the Bible, but it's in there.
I
Allegedly.
know.
Yeah.
Matrix is in there. Yeah, Matrix is in. Let me find out where it is. That is a strange one, man. Matrix. I mean, it can mean womb, can't it?
Yes.
But just Matrix. It's too new a word, I think. Let's see where it is.
Is it in there?
Yeah, it said it's an archaic term for the word womb. Which I'm just it's in the King James. I'm just trying to find the scripture.
Well, the universe is a vagina or a matrix.
Exodus commands. Oh man, open to that. Right, Exodus 13:12. Let's check it. XO 1312. I mean, I'm sure we've already had it going through the Old Testament. Yeah, it's there. Look, absolutely there. Exodus 13:12. Thou shalt set apart unto the Lord all that openeth the matrix, and every firstling that cometh of a beast which thou hast, the male males shall be the Lord's. So yeah, matrix is there for the womb of an animal.
What a world.
The
Salute
womb of an
Martin
animal.
Haley, 3586.
Say that again.
I said, what a world, and salute to Martin Haley, 3586.
Martin Haley. Oh, Martin, yes, of course. Martin Haley's in chat. I'm thinking, what kind of scripture is Martin Haley? What's he talking about?
That was Nigalations, 3516.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, good to see you, Martin. Good to see you, bro. That's funny. Yeah, so it's there. Matrix is certainly there. Silly. It's silly. I mean, it says it's an archaic word, but I don't know how old is. The thing is, me looking it up might not make a difference, as you know, because
Yeah.
you control the internet too. You know what I mean? Right? The original not the bloody. I said, how old is the word Matrix? And it didn't pick up the word part, and it's come out with the 1999 film.
I bet you it's Greek. Give me a word, any word, and the meaning of that word.
It's 600 years old. 600 years old.
Okay.
So, hold on. The old King James was written in 1511? Yeah. Is it 1511?
Something significant happened in 1511.
Yeah, I think that's the King James. So yeah, it's old. The King James old enough to put it in there, but that could be the narrative they're spinning now. 600 years old, old enough to be putting in the King James. Yeah, 1611, not 1511.
Yeah, 1611. That sounds right.
Sorry, my bad. I was 100 years out. 1611. Yeah. So yeah, it's in there. It's in there, and it certainly shouldn't be. It certainly shouldn't be. But you know, as long as you know the meaning of the Bible is still the same, there's nothing. There is some things that are kind of on the edge of blasphemy. You know what I mean? But it doesn't actually change the full overall meaning of what Scripture says. You know what I mean? But it's getting close. I mean, Jesus having paps and stuff. You know, I mean, come on,
Jesus having pups, you said?
paps.
Beer?
Paps, P-A-P-S, paps, breasts.
Oh,
When it talks about his breast, guarded across his breast, it talks about guarded across his paps now.
that's weird.
Yes, paps are female breasts. Gosh, it's weird. If it said breast or chest, I'd be fine with that because a man has got a breast.
You would think
caps,
you would
know?
think it would say breast, yeah.
You'd think it'd say breast. You've got a breastbone. We call women's breasts because they're on the breast. You know what I mean? It's not they're not like exclusive to the word breasts.
Paps.
Yeah, paps, exactly. How you doing, Jolly Man? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. So yeah, it was there. The Matrix certainly there. It's certainly there. No. Oh, BAPS is not. Yeah, BAPS is normal. BAPS. I'm talking about PAPS. P-A-P-S, Jeff. To me, in Scotland, PAPS we use for female, and in other places it means female nipples. But BAPS is different. That's colloquial. Not.
Judges.
That is very normal. It's cool footage, isn't it, Martin? I wish Jimbo was here. I ain't seen him for ages. I mean, he is putting out videos, but I haven't seen him in here for ages.
Dude, that last beat.
Go on. Roger says he hasn't seen him for a while. Sorry, go on, Matthew.
Yeah, that last beat was awesome. That was my favorite so far.
Excellent. It reminded me on something. It was actually in the charts a long time ago.
Yeah, get down on the hi-hat.
Get it? Yeah. That's the one. Barbara Windsor's the expert in this field, or Barbara. I think Barbara Windsor's gone, isn't she? I think No, she's not gone. She's got dementia. I don't know if she died or she's got dementia. Vicky'd know. Let me just check. I think she's got dementia. Actually, that's partly why she left EastEnders. Barbara, but she could possibly be dead. I don't know. Windsor. Oh no, I think she's still alive. She's just got dementia or something. Oh no, she did die. She died in 2020. But I knew she had dementia or Alzheimer's or something. Yeah, she died in 2020. Barbara Windsor.
Rest in peace, Barbara Windsor.
Absolutely. And her memory. Absolutely.
And a memory. Yep. One Mind, One Spirit. He says it was written not long after Copernicus died. That was when the 12 tokens was changed to planets. The Copernican,
Yeah,
the Copenhagen Bible was written during Copernicus's lifetime before his teachings had held.
Look, one mind's trying to tell me how much the King James has not been supernaturally changed. It doesn't matter what he says about it. That doesn't convince me, bro. Just because you tell me this information, okay, you're talking about one scripture. There's millions, not millions, but hundreds of scriptures in there that seems to be changed. I don't care what you say, bro. It doesn't matter what you believe. I observe it changing, bro. I observe it changing. So I know you don't believe it, and I don't care. And I really don't care, but I observe it, bro.
And we're bonding. The jolly, yeah.
If I observe it, I'm not going to lie about it, If I wasn't sure about it, I'd say I'm not sure. There's certain things I was sure that was there and that isn't now,
The Copenhagen Bible still has 12 tokens. And then Jolly Man says, you need to watch some old Carry On movie classics.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
What's a Carry On movie?
Where Barbara Windsor used to work, used to act for. You must Carry On Laughing, Carry On Up the Khyber, Carry On Egypt, Carry On whatever. It used to be Carry Ons. There used to be movies, and there used to be a little sketch. Sorry, they used to do like a half-an-hour sketch comedy on TV, but then they turned into movies, like the Carry On movies with Kenneth Williams and.
I didn't realize Carry On was a genre of movie.
Yeah, Carry On. Oh, look, I'll show you. I will show you. Carry On movies. Carry On. There's like 60s movies. They're from the 60s.
All right.
60s
What about
70s.
Is the Pink Panther Carry On movie?
No, Pink Panther's not a Carry On movie, but
it would be a lot cooler if it was.
They're very close together. I think they're around about the same time, aren't they? Right, so you've got. Oh, hold on. I wanted the list of them. There you go. Sid James, that's who I was thinking of. Sid James, Kenneth Williams, Charles Hawtrey, Joan Sims, Barbara Windsor, Hattie Jacks. But 31 films in all in chronological order. Carry On Sergeant, Carry On Nurse, Carry On Teacher, Carry On Constable, Carry On Regardless, Carry On Cruising. Actually, there's a newer one that bloody, what's his name? That gay guy that cross-dresses back in the 90s. Not Dale Winton.
Elton John.
No, he's just gay.
Liberace.
No, shut up. No. There's all these. Wait till I see it. It's Carry On. It's a newer one. 1990. Carry On Columbus. Now let me see who's in it. He was a bloody stand-up comedian, but he was gay and always wore makeup, short hair. Oh, come on. Somebody's got to tell me in chat.
He's an actor?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Baza says, all my life, KGB said Wandering Stars. That's what I thought as well. Is he an actor? Well, he's a comedian, a gay comedian. Let me just find out his bloody name. What was his name? It's one of them names. It's so easy to remember once you remember. Carry On Columbus.
John Wayne.
No, not Marion Morrison. Where are you? Carry On Columbus. Give me the. I could blimmin' the names in my head. Stars. No, I just want the cast and crew. Julian Clary.
It was on the tip of the tongue.
Yes, it was on the tip of my tongue. It's probably on the tip of his tongue as well. This is Julie Clary. This is what he looks. But this is actually him without makeup on, and he still looks girly. Oh, where's it gone? She had the wrong thing. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, this one. I've shared. Weird. Yeah, this is Julian Clary right here. This is him without makeup on. But he usually wears makeup, and it, you know, it kind of looks that way. Julian Clary. Right, let's just put
Is he Scottish?
He certainly isn't. He's English. What?
I was trying to figure.
Used to look like.
I was just trying to figure out if he was part of the Tartan Army.
No, he's part of the Rainbow Army, maybe not the Tartan Army. So it looks like he hasn't worn makeup for a while, but this is kind of
Eddie Izzard.
A bit like Eddie Izzard, yeah, but a bit. He's even more camp than Eddie Izzard, a lot more camp. But Julian Clary was big. He was out before Eddie Izzard, but Eddie Izzard became bigger than him. But you could see, look at this. I mean, this is just gay, very gay. Anyway, shut up, Peach. Back to bloody stars. And wandering planets. And wandering stars, not wandering planets. Wandering planets. I'm getting mixed up now.
Uh-oh.
Nobody's mad at you, one mind. What do you mean? If you can peel out if you want, nobody's mad at you. I'm just telling you that what I had observed seems that you're wrong. You know, simple as that. I just don't agree with you when it comes to Mandela effect, supernatural changes in the King James. You think there's none. I think there is some. You think there's no Mandela effect at all. I observe there is. So I'm sorry. I just disagree with you. That's all. You don't have to peel out and nobody's mad at you, bro.
Jolly man.
Bless, bro. Ricky Gervais confidently mocking creation. Uninformed, everyone is laughing. Ricky Gervais was mocking creation. Was this a long time ago or is this recently?
Oh, every time he denies a creator, he's mocking creation.
Absolutely. And the thing is as well about Ricky Gervais, he tells the truth about other actors and comedians and stuff as well. He does it in joking form, but he does kind of out him a little bit. But when it comes to himself, he doesn't out himself, does he?
Yeah, I mean, that's his, you know, he's going to be responsible. He knows. He knows the truth.
So you think Mandela effect is a mass misremembering, peeling out because I've got things to do. That's cool. That's cool. But to me, that sounds like a mainstream thing, you know? Either it's the Hadron Collider, which now there's Fruit of the Loom and all that coming back because it's switched off, mind you. I think that's bullshit. Obviously, brands are going to play into it. But there's no way it's a mass misremembering. No way. Can everybody misremember the exact same thing? I know things get put around word by mouth and we think things may be something that are not. But all these different things that everybody's really sure about, I don't think so, bro. That seems to be the nature of the Mandela effect and supernatural changes. That some people recognize it, some people don't. Some people agree on the changes, some people don't. Some people see different changes, but it's certainly a change.
One mind, one spirit. I don't know. I think it's a peace to you too. If you're gone, but
I think it's a spiritual thing.
Two spirits in the world, yeah. One mind, one spirit, right? I think there's one of two choices. You either got the spirit of heaven that comes from heaven. That's the spirit of God, the Holy Ghost, the Holy Spirit, or the spirits that are in the world already.
Right. Exactly. I think it's a spiritual thing. Yes, obviously, there's people, like groups of people misremember stuff, but to the point of the whole world, pretty much the whole world, recognize the Mandela effect to a certain degree. Come on. I don't think that's, I mean, mass misremembrance, mass hysteria, things like that happen, but not to a whole bloody plane of people, you know? Anyway. Yes, exactly, Vaz. The lying to yourself has been around for a long time too. Study that. Right. Well said. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I see it. I observe it, you know, so I'm not going to lie about it. Like the ones, especially like the commercial ones, like the ones like in America, like I had no idea about Bernstein or Bernstein or Bernstein Bears, no idea about that. So I couldn't tell you if that was a change or not. Americans will be able to tell me, but I couldn't tell you because I never experienced anything with Bernstein or Bernstein. It wasn't, or the Gajit sings, "It's a Beautiful Day in This Neighborhood." I never seen none of that as a kid, so I wouldn't know that. But Americans will be able to know it. But I can observe the things over here, so it can't be a mass misremembering on everything because not everyone has got the same memories of it. Anyway, okay. Whatever. Let's continue. What's that, Martin? Said, oh no, where was it? A study says that if you say a study says before your sentence, people tend to believe you said a study says. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me because people are gullible. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Back at you, Barry. Yeah. Well, he's just saying the truth, though, bro. He's just telling you the truth there, one mind. You do seem to be in denial of it, but that's up to you, bro. That's up to you. If you don't observe it, that's fine. But I do. And you're trying to tell me I'm wrong. But I observe it. If you don't, that's fine. That's fine. To me, it's a spiritual thing. And that's the only way it can happen to me. I could say in a spiritual way, because not everybody's memories are exactly the same on it. So to me, it's got to be a spiritual thing, not a mass misremembering. You know, Bible talks about things like this in scripture, doesn't it? Like being deluded, a time of delusion, you know, that kind of thing. So
Man.
I don't know. I certainly don't think it's from God, though. I know some people who think.
Well, this goes back to this old, just a quick saying, right? A man with an experience is never at the mercy of a man with an argument. On the one hand, you got PJ claiming an experience, right?
Right.
And one mind, one spirit is putting together an argument. So good on both of you.
Well, absolutely, absolutely. But I mean, we've always butted head on that. Not butted head, but been on different points in this. But he's adamant that he's right. And I dare say he's right for what he's experienced. But what I've experienced has been something different from what he experienced, you know? So to me, that's got to be spiritual. You know, it's got to be.
Yeah.
Especially what was going on in the world today. I mean, come on. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know, but that's funny. Like Joyman says, Brian Cox, yes, there are no experiments that detect the rotation of the Earth, but if the Earth stops rotating, everyone gets raptured and flies off. Well, we definitely get raptured, some of us, but it's not due to the Earth stopping. That's for sure, Brian Cox. That's funny. That's funny. Did Brian Cox actually say that? It wouldn't surprise me.
What did he say? There are no experiments. I didn't read it. Oh, there it is. Yes, there are no experiments that detect the Earth's rotation.
Yeah, that.
The rotation of the Earth, but if the Earth
stops
Stops
rotating.
rotating. Everyone gets
Raptured,
raptured
flies
and
off.
flies off.
Yeah, we certainly get raptured, but not in that style. You know, Jesus comes to the earth. I mean, where's he going? It keeps turning. If it keeps turning, where's he going to land? Come on now.
That's another thing. The dispensationalism that's like everywhere in Christianity today.
Yeah.
Even the rapture, it's in our speech. Like that word is a part of our lexicon.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
yet, yeah, there's I don't know, bro. There's like a whole conspiracy in that, in and of itself.
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I mean, there's so many things going on spiritually today. I mean, Revelation talks about days of Noah. I mean, I certainly think we're there. And if we're not there, we can't be very bloody far from them. You know what I mean? Because of what's going on nowadays. So if you think about the days of Noah, we never experienced anything like the days of Noah before. And I've never experienced anything like what's going on today. I mean, small kind of events and like that when I was younger. But now it seems to be on a mass scale, you know? The lefties, this woke crap, all the propaganda, all the narratives out there, all the lies, all the truth mixed with lies. You know, I mean, it's crazy. Like I just heard a pilot. People were talking about flat Earth and stuff, and the pilot saying, "Yeah, it's completely flat." Loads of them saying it. But then there was this pilot saying, "Yeah, it's flat. Absolutely, believe I'm part of the flat Earth society." I'm like, "Oh my goodness, that's great. Being part of the flat Earth society, that proves a lot, doesn't it?" So everything's all mixed up. Everything's all mixed up nowadays.
Yep.
You know? And you know, Jesus and the Father do not, you know, exude a spirit of confusion, but Satan does.
A spirit of power, love, and a sound mind.
Absolutely. Let's do it. Let's do it. Right. Thanks, Jim, for that. I'll put the link in. I didn't finish it. It was getting to, I'm nearly an hour in. I haven't really started the video, so I just thought I'd cut it short. I'll put his link in for MD wanting to sub to him. And Jim, turn up, man. I don't know where you are. I haven't seen you for a while, man. Be good to see you. Right. With that. So we yeah, I think we're pretty much where we started, where we left off. Yeah, get off the screen, you. Get off the screen.
This was originally, like, this debate was held years ago, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is not a debate yet. This is just a presentation in Amsterdam 2019. We're halfway through, but he did put up a debate as well, probably set about the same time from 2019. It's 20 odd minutes long, which I'm going to do some other time. But well, it depends how long it takes to do the rest of this. We're literally 25 halfway through it on the dot, pretty much. So
Cool.
what was he on last time? Telescopes. Pool of Mercury. Oh yes, Michelson Morley, whatever you call it.
Yep.
That's where we were, I think. That's where we were. So let's do it. Links there if anybody wants to come in. Did I not put a pin on that link? I didn't. Ah, idiot! Why are you going to StreamYard? Put a pin in it, you know. Replace pinned message. Well, there wasn't a pinned one for me. My YouTube's pain in the butt. I was here too. Gotta go. Bless you, man. 19. Bless you, dude. See you in a little bit. Extended southern meridians, cutting corners to corner across the latitude lines, increasing the distance. Southern distances are longer time, equal distance over time. Great circle routes. NASA is just the adult version of Disneyland. I don't even know if it's the adult version. I think it's just the blimmin' reprobates version, you know, complete reprobates. Mind you, Disney is a reprobate as well. So it's reprobate children's version and adult's version, you know. But yeah, you're about right, bro. You're about right. Good to see you, LJ. Right, let's do this. An hour in and we're starting. Wow.
On the platform, where you see the sign, now you know which one's moving. Yeah. So this is one of those independent points of reference, and it's
he just showed examples of parallax and stuff like that, you know, before this, and then a diagram of the water in the telescope. Cool. with the starlight coming down, with the telescope moving, that kind of stuff. You know the one.
Not the only one. There have been several experiments that show that, conclusively that the Earth isn't moving. And the last one,
Again, I don't mind listening to Dave Murphy about flat Earth. I don't agree with him on everything with flat Earth, obviously, but I don't mind listening to him with flat Earth. But when it comes to Jesus, hell no, don't listen to him when it comes to Jesus. He's just an Old Testament dude. I don't think he even believes much in Jesus. I don't know. He believes some weird stuff. So, yeah, if he talks about Jesus, I won't listen to him unless he's submitting to Jesus. You know.
Detecting a little spirit of Antichrist.
Yes, a little bit. Yeah, he
I
doesn't.
see.
He doesn't believe in the New Testament at all. I don't think.
Call it like you see it, PJ.
Well, that's what I see. That's what I see.
Yeah.
cosmic background, microwave background radiation
Well,
was the subject.
If you take a quick look at his channel, right? I mean, he talks about, 6 months ago, he talks about Sabbath. I don't know what he says about it, but I dare say it'll be something different from what Adam's journey, the end in the beginning. And they're black. Adam and Eve are black by the looks of it. Is he trying to say something there? I don't care.
Yeah, he's saying, I think he believes that he is, God's chosen people.
I think so. I think he might be going along the black Hebrew roots kind of thing, being the proper Jews.
Yeah, I don't know. Just to me, Jesus, you follow him, then you are God's chosen people. In fact, that's the only way to become God's chosen people. Anybody that denies him is going to be they're not going to be chosen. They're going to be cast aside, run amok.
The Most High is a casual loop. Now, the Most High to me is the Father. You know what I mean? Most High, that's God. It's a casual loop. What the hell does that mean?
The Most High is a casual loop? I don't know what it means.
And biocharisma?
It sounds like from the Babylonian Talmud.
Yeah, definitely. It sounds like something. It sounds like something not of the Lord.
The tree of life.
Gagged by poop tube. Oh, look, you got that gadget there. Yeah, he's got. Who's he talking to there? Oh, Richard Vobes. Richard Vobes. Oh, he had the. Oh, I hate that guy. Oh, what's his name again? TJ is it? What's he called? T-Jump. This dude, he used to be on Modern Debate, debating flat earthers all the time. He is such an absolute prick. Sorry, God, sorry. I am so sorry, but he is. Anyway, sorry, let's get back to it.
The subject of a film called
This
The
is
Principle.
the debate I was talking about.
And I'm just going to play you.
What the hell? Oh, he's playing. This is the debate I was talking about. There. He's I've got it saved. It's only 20 odd minutes. This one here. Flat Earth debate with PhD students. It looks round about the same time as this because he's wearing the same jumper, the same top, sweater, whatever you want to call it. So I'd say it's round about the same time. Probably in the same place. I don't know. We'll find it.
The cosmic background, microwave background radiation was the subject of a film called The Principle. And I'm just going to play you a section from an interview with Dr. Robertson Jenis, somebody I had a bit of a debate with. But we'll play that one.
If everything is moving, in other words, all the stars in the universe are moving, how can we possibly determine if we are the center of this moving universe?
Over the past decade or so, we have seen out to the very limits of the observable cosmos. We've mapped its largest structure, the cosmic microwave background.
Well, do you feel movement at all? Do you feel acceleration? Because the way the Earth allegedly moves in the heliocentric model, we should feel some kind of acceleration, some change of vector or something, because it goes in so many different directions. It corkscrews, which should be acceleration, deceleration. You know what I mean? You've got to feel something if we're moving. So I mean, yes, you might not be able to tell if the sky's moving or if you're moving through observation, but you can certainly feel the difference. Come on now. Come on.
Yeah, it's like your countryman said. It's not moving because it's not moving.
It's nae moving because it's nae moving. Looks like a cat's hat.
The simplest explanation is usually the best.
It's not moving. God says, it says in scripture that it's immovable. You know, it's immovable. You know, and even though people might say, well, it does move because there's earthquakes and stuff. No, that makes it shake. It doesn't move out of its place. You know, and it only shakes in little regions at a time, not the whole earth, not the whole earth. It doesn't move out of its place. It is set. It is fixed. It is non-rotational. Everything's moving around us. And I mean, yes, from an observational point of view, you wouldn't be able to tell if you're moving or it's moving, but you can tell by the senses we're given with the rest of our senses. You know what I mean?
It sure looks like we're not moving.
We're definitely not. That's what I just said, bro. I just said it looks like a cat's eye, doesn't it? All I see is an eye on the screen, right? It looks like a cat's eye as well. Hey, you guys are crazy. Earth is spinning. You're just remembering wrong.
Yeah.
Absolutely, bro.
That's
universe according to the standard Big Bang model of cosmology. What we have discovered is shocking.
On the very largest scale, we see a pattern of really big hot and cold spots which line up around a special axis, which has been dubbed the axis of evil.
The axis of evil.
Why is there a special
a flat reference plane?
Well,
and it just a flat reference point all the way through. You sliced it off. It's a big old plane.
You know, it's interesting that you asked that because in 2009, they set up a probe called the Planck probe. He just came back with the results in 2013 in March. I don't know if you heard about it or not. No, the European Space Agency set it up in cooperation with NASA. This was the third attempt that they had to nullify the data that they were finding in the cosmic microwave background radiation that permeates the whole universe.
This is the cosmic microwave background that permeates the whole universe, and they've got proof of it, obviously. You know, we're
Right.
just in a big
Of
microwave oven.
Of course they do. Yeah. If you want to assume a bunch of bullshit to get you there.
Exactly. It's a lot of guesses and a lot of bullshit to get you there, 100%. That's made to sound really logical, but then you actually look at it, and there's nothing logical about it at all, man. At all. The evil axis. Maybe because it wasn't leaning. I don't know. I have no idea why it's the evil axis.
They call it the evil axis because these people are not funny.
Well, maybe, but maybe if it's actually on its 2 points, what is it? What axis is it? It's meant to be on. What axis?
The universal axis of evil.
Yeah,
that's literally it's the universal axis of evil. Come on, man.
The universal axis of evil. Hold on a minute. But yeah, if you take away the numbers, it still makes 666, doesn't it? Always bloody does. Yeah. Axis. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I thought it was 22 point something, but obviously not. No, it's 23.5. Precisely 23.44. What does that leave? Does that go 666?
6.
Yeah, that's what it leaves. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. Hold on. 6 to there to make it Saturday. Yes, it does. Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah,
that checks out.
So it's roughly, it says that 23.5, but precisely 23.44. To make 666, wouldn't it have to be 23.34? No?
PJ, does it work out or doesn't it?
I don't know.
Get a calculator. Ask AI.
No, ask AI nothing. I'll ask him nothing. It's the so-called tilt on the axis. That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
the
It's
tilt.
probably equal axis
It's
because it's
dude.
left
It's an
66.
imaginary line.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
It is the center of the earth because it's the center of the whole universe. Like it's in imagination.
Mm-hmm. Um, Sorry, I was just looking at something. Yeah, the reference frame, if you measure from the actual orbital plane instead of the perpendicular line, the tilt angle is 66.6 degrees.
That's just a coincidence.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course. There's loads of, coincidence. Absolutely coincidence. So that's from, So I was trying to work that out because I was trying to remember how to work that out. And that's why I wasn't getting it right. Shut up. What? Really? The Jews are thought to come to Earth on a spaceship. Where the hell did I what did I just press to get that? I just pressed something and it just started talking to me. The Jews came to Earth on a spaceship, apparently. That was funny. So no, I was trying to find the answer to that. If it's measured from what? And it's from the
The tilt, the equatorial, when they measure over the equatorial alignment, whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, -3 up and down. So if you mean -3 up and down, which calculating the axis against it. Yes, they're trying to say it's 6.65 now. Changing it to 5 to make it look like 666. But yeah, if you measure that tilt from
the center of the earth,
from horizontal. Yeah, from there, from 90. That's it. From 90.
From inside of hell. Yeah.
What's so hard about that, PG? It shows how often I don't do like that. 90, of course.
The Earth was in the center of the universe. The first one they set up was in 1990 called the Kobe probe. It came back and showed the Earth was in the center. The WMAP was the second one in 2001. Came back with the same data. And what they tried to do was say that this was all an error. There was some kind of misreading, or there was contamination in the apparatus or the sky or whatever. So they set up a third probe in 2009. Just came back in 2013. Guess what?
I know I've always said that as well, Martin. How can a ball tilt? And especially when it's meant to be in space, a vacuum where there's no up or down, left. Do you know what I mean? There's no up or down, but yet it can tilt. And they say it's because it's tilting and I'm like, where's the origins? Where does it originate from to tilt? But it's according to the sun, it tilts. But it's stupid. That is the same measurements all the way around in circumference, every single direction. It's same measurement. How can that tilt? It can't. You're right.
I like good questions, and Martin asked a great one. Yeah. How can a ball tilt? And then he's astute too, because he says there's no such thing as coincidence.
Yeah, there is no such. It's because you said coincidence sarcastically. Yeah, definitely no. So it's maybe a God incident, but coincidence.
A God incidence?
God incidence.
I'm going to start using that for sure.
God incidences are good, but coincidences, not so good. Exactly. It's stupid, man. Completely stupid. Now, if you can have a tilt to a rugby ball because it's oval shaped, but you can't have a tilt to a spherical ball. Oblong ball, yes. But spherical, no. And it shouldn't be called a ball when it's rugby.
Is there bowling in England?
Yeah, with tilted bowling, yeah, of course.
You don't ever put a tilt on your bowling ball?
Well, the thing is, the bowling ball's got a weight. The bowling ball's got a weight to one side, hasn't it? You know what I mean, sort of thing. And obviously, there's finger holes in it, so it's kind of irregular anyway, isn't it?
Oh man! Once I figure out how to put a tilt on my bowling ball, I'm gonna be
you'll be all the way, bro. You'll be all the way. You won't need to do any spin anymore. You know what I mean? Just use the tilt. Use the tilt.
Exact results. Same exact results. And what were the interpretations? Well, the Earth has to be in the center of the universe. And we have somebody quoted in our book, Lawrence Krauss.
Well, if God made it, why wouldn't it be in the center? You know what I mean? I mean, if you want to call it a universe, call it that. I would just call it creation, biblical cosmology, or whatever. I wouldn't call it a universe, even though I think it's in scripture now, isn't it? Universe or whatever. But okay, call it a universe if you want, but there's only one of them, and it's not a universe made out of a heliocentric bloody solar bloody model and galaxies and all that, and whatever's beyond that, you know what I mean, that they make up. You know, they can't see it, but they make up what's beyond that, you know. And they say if you put an eye on a piece of paper, if you dot an eye and you say that's the same size as the sun, then the Milky Way would be the same size as the actual sun in real life, something like that. It's so stupid. Try to make you seem so small, you know, on the edge of a bloody galaxy, insignificant, speck of dust. You know, God's far from you. You know, no personal relationship with someone so far away from you. You know.
Yeah, man.
That's what they're trying to do: distance God or get rid of God completely. You know.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with universe. In my mind, it's one. It means one chord, right? One verse,
chord, yeah.
one
Universe.
vibration,
Yeah.
one like three dimensions in this one place. You got length, width, and depth. Yeah,
one word would be better, wouldn't it? One word.
Yeah, one word. Yeah.
One God. One God.
One love.
And some people just can't get to grips with the Trinity, can they?
The Arizona State University, who says, yeah, this means we're in the center of the universe.
Let's pick up on that point a bit. And you mentioned that
you've got to say imagination,
microwave radiation in the universe supplied data from which it became apparent that the Earth was in fact at the center of a moving universe. Explain why that is so. Why do these data confirm that?
Okay. Well, the Big Bang Theory predicts that there was an explosion.
The Big Bang Theory predicts. It predicts. So a theory can predict.
No, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Exactly.
Sorry.
A theory is man-made, but yet this theory can predict something. How the hell does it do that?
Category error.
Yeah.
And it's unforgivable because isn't he a PhD?
Well, I think so. Yeah.
13.7 billion years ago.
Oh, okay? 13.7 billion.
So if there was an explosion, then that means
if there was, okay, okay.
He might not know. Sungenis might not know what science is. I think if you put like a QE against this Sungenis,
I mean,
dude.
Does let there be sound like but mega massive?
No.
I mean, let there be. God spoke it. God's almighty. Why would he use a process like Big Bang into evolution to just, one cell organisms coming from soup? And what enjoyment would God get out of watching little organisms? And come on now. Why would he do that when he could just speak things into existence? When he could just speak and then there's creation,
I don't know his motives. Of course, I can't know his motives, but
no.
He's definitely a Roman Catholic, and he'd be a good Roman Catholic and believe that. Like he could be a good. You know what I mean?
This guy here, he would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they accept that now, don't they? It's so bad.
They come out equal on all sides of the sphere. It had to be what they call homogeneous. Okay. And that's naturally accepted. It's like homogenized milk.
So is that a gay smart person? Homogeneous?
Sure. You shake that thing up, and you can't see one place from another place. It's all homogenized, and that's what they needed for this Big Bang universe. What they found when they sent these three probes up.
Doesn't homogeneous mean to stick together? Pretty much.
Homogeneous means like everything's working out, right? Like everything's coming together.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's not. Yeah. Hold on. Why am I thinking that means
like there's There's a like I would benefit from it, and so would my parasite, or maybe not a parasite. But if the deal works out both ways, right?
Right, yeah,
Homogeneous.
homogeneous, consisting of parts or elements that are all of the same kind or having uniform structure and composition throughout, whether you're looking at a chemical solution, a group of people, or a mathematical equation. So they're just right. So they're the same thing, basically, having the same structure, homogeneous. Part of elements having the same structure, or elements that are of the same kind, consisting of parts. But yeah, okay. I was thinking that meant like Stephen Fry would identify as a homogeneous, right? Absolutely. Homogeneous. Is it not pronounced homogeneous?
Homogeneous. Yeah,
homogeneous.
it is homogeneous.
That's why I'm getting confused because I'm thinking of another word. Like, I mean, homogeneous is the word. That's right. Okay, it's homogeneous. That's why I'm thinking of something else.
The Jolly Man says matter cannot be created or destroyed, but the Big Bang. What's up, Roger?
Right, it can't be created or destroyed, but the Big Bang created energy somehow, didn't it? Come on now. I mean, if you add God into the equation, then there's your answer. It's just simple then, you know. But without God, then these physical things are impossible. It's an ideal gas law, Roger.
Yeah, there had to be a beginning.
There are no ideal gases. Well, no, it's like they stink a little bit, you know. They're not ideal, not at all. Anyway, let's hear this fantasy story.
Yeah, some of it was homogeneous, but it's like having a bowl full of Jell-O with two swords going through the middle of the Jell-O.
What are the swords?
The swords are the orientation of the cosmic microwave background radiation throughout the universe.
What do you mean by the orientation?
Okay, there's hot and cold spots they found. It's not homogeneous. There's hot and cold spots in this microwave background radiation, and if you align all these cold spots, it forms an X to the whole universe. And guess what's in the middle?
Would you expect, PJ? What with you, you inos and all, you inos. Oh, you're nuts. Hey, Roger, good to see you. I don't know if I already said hello, but good to see you, bro.
Oh, you're kidding.
No.
This is what the David Show.
This is what the David
Show. What mainstream publication recognizes
the University of Michigan, Dragon Hutterberg, Craig Copey, Glenn Starkman. These are all the guys who have done all the work on this microwave radiation. They read in their papers. They read one in 2004, 2008, 2010, and 2012, and they're reading another one on the Planck probe.
So you're saying these space probes were designed to explain away the X represented by the hot and cold spots?
They wanted to make sure it wasn't an accident.
Okay, so there were how many probes?
Three in 20 years.
And you're saying that all three confirmed what then?
That the Earth is in the center of the universe.
On the basis of the hot and cold spots?
Yes.
Whose alignment represents an X.
An X.
And at the center of the X is the Earth.
Right, and they call that X the axis of evil. That was coined.
Scientists call it the axis of evil.
Call it the axis of evil.
So right there, okay?
Yeah, Barry.
Well, first of all, they tell us, the motion of stars, motion of the universe, proves that we are spinning, okay? Now, I've just shown you several experiments that disprove that. And you can bet the scientists don't get to hear about this stuff. If they know about it, they're willfully ignoring it. Okay, so let's see what my friend Richard has to say about it.
If it disagrees with experiment, it's wrong.
It's wrong. I've just shown you experiments
Hey, PJ.
Science is about saying, okay, if we see.
Yeah.
The Plaid Army's going to have to leave you, buddy.
Are you off?
Yeah, I'm off to visit John in the hospital. He broke 4 ribs.
Oh, yeah. You told us the other night, didn't you?
Yeah. All right, man.
All right.
I'm gonna go bring him. I'm going to bring him some pot pie.
Nice.
All right, dude.
Tell him God bless, man.
God bless. God bless you all. Later, chat.
Bless you, man. See you later.
Gang,
Take
gang.
care. Gang, gang. Bless, bro. Right.
Is something that doesn't match up to our model has to go. They're not following the scientific principle. So, we're told that this is our solar system, okay? And bear in mind, all the measurements and observations seem to confirm this kind of model, yeah? So, you know, when we look through telescopes, all the planets are arrayed along what they call the plane of the ecliptic. So there's like one plane which all the planets go around in. In fact, I think there's two planets that don't quite do that, Mercury and I think it's Neptune. One of them, they sort of slightly off. But this generally is what they're saying is going on. So how can this align with...
I can't remember the term I was thinking of now. I'm trying to look for it, right? And it's technical term for like particles that don't stick together. They're called something. Not ideal gases. It won't let me let you in, Roger. You need to sort out your whatever. Stuff that doesn't stick together. What the hell? Bloody phone's not telling me either. Hey, babe, how you doing?
I'm good. I was on rollers quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I had to drop.
Why?
Because this bloke that said he was a Catholic, I don't think he ever was. He's now a Muslim, and he's saying it's that a 13-year-old girl is mature enough. And I went,
oh my goodness, no.
No, but listen. They went, so what were you at 13? He went, yeah. He said, even women at 30 make mistakes. And I'm like, nah, you is a wrong and you is a nonce. Nah. No.
No, it's not that bad. They're not non-covalent bond. It was something like homogeneous, but not obviously homogeneous.
Can you imagine though saying?
Mate, hold on. Yeah, I know that's ridiculous, babe.
I was like, no, and I went, Rolly, I'm gonna have to drop. I said, because I can't.
No, well,
He's
I don't.
a
I mean, shouldn't why?
No, but he's a nonce.
Well, why let them in? Why is she letting them in?
He went, I'm an ex-Catholic, and I went, I'm telling you now. You went, no ex-Catholic.
Yeah, they say that. They say that, so they think they know what Christianity is, but even as a Catholic, they don't know.
No, like, I'm fuming. I was like, I've got to drop. Right, hold on, 2 seconds. I need to go bathroom.
What? Are you on mute? I'm trying to... Nah. I can't get it. And you used to say it in flaps all the time when I was talking about it. Gases. Sure. Non-homogeneous. It's maybe non-homogeneous. I don't know. Maybe it's non-homogeneous. But I was thinking it meant something like stick together. They don't. Maybe it is that. I don't know. Non-homogeneous. Let me just see what that means. Consisting of parts of elements that are not the same kind of nature. Well, you'd think like, well, if they are the same parts, then they'd be attracted to each other, wouldn't they? So maybe it is the word I'm looking for, but I just kind of got the definition a little bit wrong, you know? So I think it is homogeneous and non-homogeneous I'm thinking of. It is, Baza. It is. It's still the same word. I just got the definition slightly wrong. Hey, how you doing, pushing buttons? Good to see you, bro. Roger tried to come in, but it wouldn't let him for some reason. Okay, okay. I'll continue playing this. Roger, for some reason it wasn't letting me let you in. It must have been to do with your mic, your signal or something.
That. Okay. Now think about it. Yeah, the sun's moving, and all the planets are supposedly in that.
Now that's what I'm saying. I mean, yes, this is obviously not a proper representation of what would happen, but it's a basic representation of what would happen in the heliocentric bloody model that you can't live on. But look at all that different vectors, directions, speed. You would feel some kind of movement, some kind of acceleration or deceleration or change of direction, you know, which would incorporate acceleration and deceleration, you know. It's madness.
Where is Roger?
He just came in. He came in at the same time as you, but I could let you in, but not him. He wouldn't let me. He didn't have a signal. He didn't allow the mic or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, well, that's ridiculous. I wouldn't go and chill in places like that.
No,
Not when they let people like that
no,
talk.
she didn't want him there. She didn't want him there.
Well, you should have got him out.
No, but the two people on the channel, on the thing that debate Muslims,
Aye.
she went, do you want him? Do you want to debate him? And they were like, yeah, okay. And I was up, and he kept talking, and I was like, no, like you're sick in the fucking head.
Yeah, definitely bad.
And Rolly, sorry, and Rolly went, Vicky, I get it. She said, because I struggle. And then me and her both said something to him, and I went, right, I'm going to drop, because I can't. Like, they were calling teenage mums in the West, like, slags and that. And I went, my sister was a teenage mum.
My sister was a teenage mom. You know what I mean? My
But she's
my
got
ex-wife,
four
my
kids off
ex-wife,
one
my
man.
my ex-wife was a teenage mom. You know what I mean?
No, but like my sister has got 4 kids off one man. She's slept with one man in her whole 40-odd years.
These things happen with teenagers, 100%.
No, but she owns her own business.
No, hold on. But as we know that is a wrong thing. Yes, but it happens, but it's wrong. But these people, these Islamic dudes, are saying it's okay to marry people and do that. We're not saying it's okay. Yes, it happens, but it's not okay. They're saying okay. It's fine.
One of them said to me, so basically a marriage, and I went, an underage marriage, and I went, no, it was by choice. Listen, my Catholic family were not happy that my sister got pregnant, but my sister has slept with one man and she's got 4 kids, has her own business, has her own house.
Right.
You know, so when they're bitching about white girls getting pregnant, and I went, hold on, I said, I've got 2 kids off an Asian man. I was an adult. I said, has he had anything to do with my kids? Nah. I said, so don't even go there.
I know. They're just through anything at them. That's what they're taught in the Dawa and all that crap. You just go
I know,
forcefully.
but come on, Mo married a 6-year-old and humped her.
I know.
And they were talking about is it the Ryman?
The what?
The Rumen? Ryman?
Don't know what that. What's that?
In a female.
Oh yeah, the hymen. You mean the hymen?
Hymen. Is that what it is?
Yeah, the hymen is the skin that breaks when they break up.
Yeah, and I said,
when they stop being a virgin. Yeah, the hymen.
But horse riding can rip that.
Yeah, we always heard that at school. Horse riding can actually rip your hymen. Yeah.
But according to Islam, they can check for it after 12.
They can check for it. What do you mean check for it?
They do a physical exam to see
well, they're nasty. They're nasty.
I think that's what they said, 12. It could be younger.
No, they're still nasty.
But yeah, imagine.
Yeah, it's nastiness. Nastiness.
Aye. But yeah, no, come off. I was like, he's a nonce.
Oh, Eddie's just asked if I won't wait.
Who?
Eddie.
Oh, maybe he needs some company. All right, pushing. Pushing? Who's pushing? Oh, pushing buttons. I'm like, who's pushing? Jeff Gassed. Baza. The Baza. Where's Matthew gone?
Matthew's had to go to the hospital to see John.
See who?
He's got a friend or a relative that broke his ribs the other day. All right, Roger, no probs.
Hey, Martin. Roger Dodger. What's the matter?
Oh, he's asking me if I've got any, but I haven't got any at the minute.
Oh, green.
Yeah. I've only got a joint left till tomorrow, so I can't give him any at the minute.
I don't suppose.
He just says, if I send you a $5, could you give me 2 small joints? I'll give him it for nothing, but I just haven't got any. He knows I'd give him it for nothing.
Martin, Queen Bee is dead. Queen Bee is dead.
Oh yeah, she doesn't go by Queen Bee anymore.
I spend more time on TikTok, to be fair. I've still only got like 15,600 views on that one.
That's good.
But see, I don't even have to talk on TikTok. I can just do a post and I'll get a couple of thousand views.
I'm
It's
saying
easy.
I would never charge you for it.
Justin Johnson is in the hills.
JJ's in the house.
Aye.
Yeah, 2 secs. Yeah, I've thought, like, Eddie knows, man. I'll use the game a joint, man. He doesn't have to give me money, but I just haven't got any till tomorrow. So, I mean, I can't sort him if I haven't got it.
Have you said you're getting some tomorrow?
I haven't said no, but he'll probably get
No,
he'll probably
wouldn't advertise it.
No, it's not that. He's probably can't get any at this time. I mean, his man's off and Shaq's off at 10. So that's probably why. He's probably just finished work. Yeah.
What up, Mush? What up? The way that dog, she was sat in the dark and all I can see is like her beady eyes looking at me. What?
No doubt.
Want ice? And
Right.
most of the time it's for ice, by the way.
No doubt. Right, I'm going to play this, baby. Are you staying or?
Right, love you.
Are you staying?
For a little bit.
All right, baby, love you.
Love you.
But if you want to join me in Rumble afterwards, we're playing like an episode of Supernatural, but it's not a film night or anything. I'm not staying up all night. It's just like an episode or two of Supernatural afterwards. It's movie night tomorrow night, so I'm not staying up tonight. Once I finish here, we'll go over a Rumble for like 2 episodes, then I'm off to bed. Because I ain't been getting a lot of sleep lately, have I, babe, really? Babe. Ah, she's not there.
Plane of motion, yet they're all moving as like a...
I was just saying I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. Say again?
I'm trying to get the thing to put the lights on. I am here.
Okay.
But I will be going to bed soon.
No, it's not. I'm saying that after here, I'm going over to Rumble, but I'm only playing 2 episodes of Supernatural because it's movie night tomorrow and I ain't been getting much sleep, so I'm not staying up all night. But I'll go over for a couple of episodes, then I'm done.
I'll get you. That weird sound, by the way, is my sliders.
Is it? I can hear them.
On the floor. No, because I'm on the liner. I don't know if it's grip or what, but it makes a weird noise.
Nice.
Right, love you.
Right. I love you too.
A whole system, a plate. Yeah? So just to think about this a bit further, imagine this scenario. So imagine I've got like a sun on a piece of string and all these planets are connected by some elastic band.
All orbiting the sun while moons are orbiting them. You know, so the moons are orbiting the planets, and then the planets are orbiting the sun is orbiting the galaxy. Everything is going in mad vectors, speeds, directions. You know, you should feel some acceleration, deceleration, movement. You know, absolutely should feel it. I don't care what any bloody gravity thing says.
Okay. So if I was to pull up on that string, okay, we're told that the speed of gravity is the speed of light, right? Right? Yeah. Oh, come on. So, according to that,
yeah, I was alive. I was in primary 3. I was a kid when Halley's Comet last came around. It comes around every 75, 76 years, something like that. I think it's every 76 years or something like that, bro. 75 or 76. It came.
It's really rude.
What?
That it's called after the same person when it returns every year.
Not every year. Every 76 years.
Right, it's still rude.
I was in primary 3 when it. I think. Hold on, Halley's Comet. Last. It was an 80. I think it was about 86. Maybe 86. Yeah, Halley's Comet last appeared in the inner solar system in 1986. in a short period comet that it is a short period comet that takes about 75 to 76 years to orbit the sun, and it's expected to become visible from the Earth again in 2061.
I
So
find it
yeah,
weird,
so
though.
1986, I was 5. So I was in primary 1. Oh no, sorry,
No,
1986,
you
I was
weren't.
10. Sorry, I was thinking 81. I was 10, so I was in primary.
Hey.
I was in primary 3 or 4.
I was
primary
3 years of age.
I was in
I
primary
still
3 or
find
4.
it. I still find it rude that it's got the same name every time.
Well, we don't know. I don't know how long it's been called Halley's Comet for.
Well, screw Haley.
Right, well, I don't care what his name is. I don't care what its name is. It's not coming from space, is it?
No.
Is he lightning? I haven't seen him for ages.
Well, no, we don't, because he's usually Mikey Smith, isn't it? And we don't.
I don't know.
Mikey Smith doesn't really like us anymore, but you know.
No.
Oh no, I'm devastated.
Oh no.
We all thought Mikey Smith was like the best.
An angel.
The best out of the sewage.
Yeah. Right, Roger, what you said?
Oh, I'm gonna say I learned last night there are no straight lines, but they're all straight.
There's no straight lines, but they're all straight.
Yeah.
Makes sense. It's the same as like they call a straight line on a globe on a ball straight. I'm just saying on a globe they call a straight line from A to B straight. It's never straight on a globe. You can never be, unless you slice the top of that globe and make it into a plane. It can never be straight.
Wait a minute.
From A to B might be linear. It might be linear, but it's not straight. Because
they do love a bend.
Linear is a straight line.
What the hell I'm talking?
Yeah.
It's maybe linear, but from the side, you know what I mean? It bends. So it's not a straight line. It's linear, but it's not straight. Go on.
Well, then it's not linear in a three-dimensional shape. The 3D, linear is straight all the way down, both ways. Anyway,
linearly is not always straight.
Well, no. If you do it, if you look at the definition, it has nothing to do with shape. It's just the linear.
Oh no, I know. I'm just saying it might be linear, but it's not straight. It's not a straight line, is it?
No, but I'm not going to get into semantics on it. But there is no linear on the globe. Period. There's none.
I thought all curvy lines were straight.
No, they're not.
Yeah, so they say. And the same as these things zooming through space, apparently they move in all different vector speeds, directions, but we don't feel it.
Well, I mean, everything else is doing the same thing too. If you look at it, hey, Justin,
is Mikey still besties with Sam?
No, he's besties with McToon now. He went down.
McToon, and McCreaky bind on that. That's all on his channel nowadays.
I know, but like, come on. The non-religious person gets besties with a Jew.
I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm not going to listen to anybody that tells me that Jesus, the Son, was the actual sun reflection on the water, and not Jesus walking on the water. I'm not going to listen to anybody that says that. That
Who
Jesus,
said that?
the sun, was the actual reflection of the sun on the water. It was a stormy day.
Who said that?
Mikey.
Yeah.
No,
I did a show a little bit on Creaky Blinder yesterday, and he was losing his crap over P-Brain's video about how latitudes work on a globe.
Yeah. You know what he is, don't you, Rog?
Who?
He's
Creaky?
He's a sheep shagger.
I bet you he is.
Toon stalked him. So weird. Stalked him for content. Well, he let him do it.
Yeah.
Why let him in? I wouldn't let him in. I wouldn't have nothing to do with him. He came in my comments once because of the Flat Earth book thing I did, because he did that review, and I did a review his review, and he came in and said in my comment section, says, "Oh, thanks for reviewing my review of that book. It's made me realize that I was too kind to them. I didn't go hard enough on them. Thank you for that." I just got rid of him straight away, not a reply. Got rid of him. I won't have him on my channel. I don't give a crap.
To be fair though, Mikey's lucky that he ain't got everyone on him, because literally the flat earthers and the globers could all attack him, because that man is vulgar.
Babe, I know, chill. This is not a channel for that. I'm not doing that.
I'm just saying.
I know, but still, I'm not doing that.
I don't like him, and anyone
Well,
who
neither do I
poops,
anymore.
anyone who poops on a video or
I
a
know.
live is disgusting.
I know.
So I can tell you one other thing happened last night. I woke up and I was listening to one of the members only thing that Nathan put out, and Nathan sat back in Jim Panda's Discord and recorded Bev and Elderbear talking shit about me and my GoFundMe and Deplorable Ilk, and they're trying to stick Jim Panda on me. So
Jim Panda,
yeah,
who's that?
Oh, he's got a channel. He's been around for a while. He's a Glober who's debunking flat
Who
Earth.
do you think these people are? Warriors for the globe or something? Who cares? Who cares? All I need to do is just ignore them. You know what I mean? Who cares? Sit them upon you. What are they going to do?
Yeah, Bev and Elderbear both were like just talking shit about me.
Roger.
Bev and Elderbear talk shit anyway.
Roger, tell them their opinion only matters to them because to everyone else it's nothing.
Well, look, logic apparently is bloody Bev's God. That makes no bloody sense. You know, logic is God. Come on now.
He still sounds like a Willy Wolfter.
Yeah.
Anyway,
he's mad because I publicly embarrassed him on my show. He thought we were not live, and we had a conversation about water and how flat it is, pretty much. And
even if you weren't, you just record it. Like
I can't record necessarily everything, but he just thought we were not live and everybody was watching, and he was trying to promote his True Globe.
Roger, I've known you think you were live and do a whole show, and I've come in and gone,
I know,
Roger, you're not even live.
Not even
once, though. Multiple times.
That's nuts, man.
I love it, though. Right, I'm going
the closest I've done to that is not stop the stream. You know what I mean? Well, I went on Rumble, and then the YouTube site got shut down because I was playing copyrighted stuff on Rumble.
No, the first time Roger and Ryan had been chatting away for ages, and I was like, "You do know, like, everyone sat waiting for you to go live. You should have gone live like hours ago."
I know. Well, I hit the button. Sometimes it don't work if I don't hit it, but if I'm in StreamYard, you got to hit it twice now, right?
I'm like,
you do.
Have you not seen comments? Yeah, but Roger don't look at comments. Roger don't look in chat, so
I've been getting better at it, Becky. I'm better at it now. I read them.
I trust you.
I streamed last night till like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was just reading comments. People are just up late watching me.
But sometimes, like, you read that many comments, you forget what you're talking about.
Yeah, of course they do. Because they'd probably be okay with that. You know what I mean? They seem a bit on the left side. I don't know who Jem Panda is, so I have heard the name, but I'm not sure who it is. I don't go like deep into the flat Earth stuff anymore. I mean, I don't think we've got anything.
Well, he's not flat Earth.
I don't think we've got anything. No, I know, but I'm saying any of it because I just don't think we've got anything to prove. I still do flat Earth now and again, but obviously I'm not a flat Earth channel. But I still talk about it because it's true. But I think we've proved everything we need to prove. They're just not going to listen. But when you're anyway,
they're going to fall back on their model every time, and the model's not stable at all, and it's proof. Of
course.
So I was going to say the ideal gas laws don't always apply because they're mostly homogeneous laws.
Yeah, I was just talking about that. I got the definition wrong. It was not. It was homogeneous and non-homogeneous. I was talking about. So obviously, homogeneous is uniform, and non-homogeneous.
Well, when you get those uniforms,
irregular, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So you start getting phase changes after that. When they get uniform, that's how water becomes vapor back to liquid.
Well,
so that same principle.
Yeah. So, are you saying it's not homogeneous? It's non-homogeneous.
Well, they're homogeneous. Most of the gases that were around us are mixtures of gases. That's why they don't have like a set behavior necessarily.
Yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of gases are like mixture of gases. Like there's little bits of this and that, and more of that and this. I mean, of course.
A little bit of that. How are your sub counts doing, PJ?
They got up and down. I was up to 760, but when I put that video out with Vicky, when Vicky put that video out on my channel, went down about 10. Then it's gone up 2 and gone back down again. So I'm on 755. I think it must have been trolls. It must have been trolls that were feeding off us being split up.
They're afraid of Vicky because she's back.
I went, listen, my TikTok, I got 100 more followers in a day. I was like, wicked.
Through a post. You know what I mean?
I know,
I
but
do
I got
videos, I do live
16,000
streams
views.
and everything. I can't
I
even get
don't
a
need
sub.
to, though.
What?
In just 2 posts, right? I've got nearly 25,000 views in 2 posts.
I mean, the most I got on TikTok was 19.9 thousand, and that just started going up later. But that's a fishing video. It's a carp. They get views.
Yeah.
You know. But if I do this, I've put up a few videos and
TikTok,
and
Martin
and that's
said
only like
something
11 views on it and like 19 views.
Martin said something in chat, PJ. Homogeneous gay braintard.
Is that gay braintard? Yeah, it's Stephen Fry. He's a genius. That's a homo.
Oh, absolutely.
Roger, do you still get notifications about my TikTok?
Yeah, they'll pop in, but I mean, I'm busy usually when I do. I have to look back at them. Yeah, but I don't go on TikTok. It's just like but I mean, I will look at some of them.
I do. Like,
I'm waiting to be able to change my number so I can go in Flats' chat, because I can't go in his chat and bloody on YouTube.
I wouldn't.
I've done it, and it's like, I've got a couple words in here and there, but mostly the guys that are helping them out with the Trinity stuff, they
Jeff.
yeah.
That's the thing. All right, later, Jeff. Bless you, man.
Hey, Jeff. Bye,
Thanks
Jeff.
for coming, man. Always pleasure.
I'm going to bed. Yeah, I'm just tired.
All right, so do you want me to phone you in the morning then?
Bye.
All right, babe. I love you.
Love you.
Good
Bye,
night,
Rod.
baby.
Bye, baby.
Night, baby. Bye.
Bye.
Hugs
Right.
and kisses. There you go.
Go on.
Hugs and kisses.
What was you gonna say?
I've heard you went through a humiliation ritual.
I did. What was that?
Yeah, that's what the Portable Ilk is calling you and Vicky getting back together on a video.
Oh
yeah.
What an idiot.
He's just pure troll, dude. He's just nothing but. That's all.
That's why I obviously tried to get in the other night. I just banned him from the studio. I mean, that's just ridiculous. So I must be somebody quite large and mainstream to be going through a humiliation ritual. I mean, surely a small person wouldn't be going through a humiliation ritual to people that don't know him. Makes no sense whatsoever.
No. I mean, these people will say this shit and on internet, but in real life, I want them to come over and tell me all about it. You know,
exactly.
Ain't gonna happen.
What I mean, so I guarantee that 10 people that disappeared that time was because it was trolls feeding off me and Vicky being finished.
Yeah. That's a shame, man. It is. I mean, your life is built around a drama of some sort that's not even yours.
Yeah, exactly.
That's vicarious as hell, dude.
Isn't it just?
Yeah.
What an idiot. Right, let's get this thing finished.
If I started pulling on that piece of string, it would take 3.2 minutes before Mercury would realize something had changed, right? So, and 8 minutes before Earth noticed it, and so on and so on. So you get a cone effect. You wouldn't get the plane, you get a cone, because they take different times to start responding, yeah? So also, since you've got a pull inwards, if there's motion that way, there'll be motion of the start of the planet inwards. Just like, you know, if you imagine you pulled something up, everything that's connected would start moving towards the center, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Yeah. So eventually, you should get this. You wouldn't get the planets moving in a plane. They'd just be in a string, sort of following the sun. You know, am I sort of just making this up? I mean, you know, but this is not what we see. You know, this is what makes sense to my mind. Their model doesn't make sense to me.
You've got gravity.
I agree.
Sorry?
You've got gravity there.
Well, that is gravity. You know, I'm just extrapolating what they're saying using the information that they've told us. Yeah. They've told us the speed of gravity. You know.
Speed of gravity,
These graphics showing if there's
they've come up with it. Yeah,
it's the speed of light, is it? Apparently, the speed of light is the speed of gravity.
Well, they had to change it from that 9.8 meters per second squared to light speed and within the reference frame, and that's what I guess Einsteinian relativity is. But they play off of like the larger masses, and they still keep Newtonian gravity. They don't really correlate because they have different reactions within gravity, supposedly.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I mean, he had to take all this stuff from a different reference frame. It's like a fourth dimension is what it is. And he could do the math good enough, but I mean, the observations still don't match up, and they still had to create like stuff like dark matter, what's that, quantum foam, and dark energy to fill in the gaps where they didn't get a reaction that they were predicting. So that's what they had to fill it in where there's no gravity, or gravity has no effect on any of the rest of the celestials that are out there.
Yep, because gravity does not bloody exist at all. Hey, Salad, do I see you somewhere?
It's Chris.
Hey, Salad. Good to see you. Good to see you.
I didn't see Chris when I came in.
Oh, Chris, good to see you as well, bro. I refer to the Northern Ice Cap as the shim that makes the magnetic field homogeneous. Oh, okay. Okay. That's entitled to you. I don't know about that. I'm not sure.
Isn't that like kind of like dielectrics though? Like it wouldn't have like the pressure
incoherent dielectric acceleration.
Yeah,
talking
like
about incoherent dielectric incoherent dielectric acceleration. Is that what it's called?
I don't know exactly.
Dielectric.
I know there's magnetics in nature. You know, like magnetics have a push effect on non-conductive fields or water.
He's not here, babe. He's not here. He said it to Roger. He's not here. He said it to Roger.
Oh, well, tell him. So did his mom when she gave birth to him, and carried on going through it until he was an adult.
Oh God, I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah, literally. Listen. I never birthed a weirdo that should have been put down. Never. My kids are amazing adults. His mother, the best part of him, ran down her leg and into the toilet, mate.
I've heard
because there ain't nothing good about him. But anyway, his mom went through it. It's probably still going through it if she's alive. Probably not.
Yeah,
but
I'm thinking not.
If she is alive, then poor her. Because imagine spawning that. I'd be ashamed.
Yeah.
My kid.
I was talking about incoherent dielectric acceleration. That's what what's his name? What Whitsitt used to go on about a lot.
Yeah, Dr. Whitsitt.
He just replaces gravity with incoherent dielectric acceleration.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what would have
G with, you know?
Do you know what would have stopped it though, Roger?
What would have stopped it?
If she'd have swallowed.
Okay. Yes.
Hey,
what? Listen,
he's not here to say it too.
I don't care. He's probably watching.
Don't worry. I'll tell him, Vicky. Don't worry. I'll let him know.
Good. Tell
he
him.
watches all my streams.
The best part of him ran down his mum's leg, and she defo should have swallowed because literally, like my afterbirth, I have more respect for because it kept my beautiful children who are now beautiful adults alive. Hers just fed like what's it called?
Turned into a troll.
No, what's it? A parasite. Her afterbirth just fed a parasite, which luckily I never had. Anyway, I'm going now.
I think I might have a tapeworm. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Roger, if you need a video of any of that, you know I'll do it.
Oh yeah.
I've never heard of Holy Hand Grenade. Have you?
A what?
Holy Hand Grenade. The troll called Holy Hand Grenade.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Salad.
I've never heard of him.
I'm going now.
All right, babe. Love you.
I just come in because you were like, yeah.
No, she heard that. Huh? I was trying to keep you out of it as much as I can, but this guy.
I told her. She didn't hear what I told her.
Right.
No, he literally texted me. I have you on.
I actually texted Eddie at first because I thought I was texting you, but I texted Eddie.
But deplorable in ilk.
Ilk, yes.
Ilk. I don't know you. I don't.
We don't like his ilk.
No, but no. Listen, I hope you never had no ilk. The best part of you either ran down your mum's leg or she really should have swallowed and done the world favour.
Okay, you've said that now, babe.
No, but anyway, I hope you have the miserable life that you
Babe, stop.
No, listen. And
stop being as bad as them.
And I hope you kick rocks every day.
We
stub your little toe.
You really say hope this, hope that. You're meant to pray for people like that.
No,
yes.
I pray that he stubs his little toe daily.
You can't. Well, God won't honour that prayer.
Well, either way, every time he stubs his little toe, he'll think of me.
Just don't be as bad as him, babe. Stop. You've already said it. He's an idiot. He doesn't deserve your attention.
Well, he seems to know Banner and
That's everything.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
David Bummer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Banner knows who he is for sure. I know that much.
He's a baddie boy.
Right. I love you, babe.
Love you. Bye.
Bye, babe. Bye.
Bye.
Bloody hell.
I know.
Disappeared. It would take minutes before the planets would notice it. I'm just, I'm just expanding it for what they're telling us is real. So one of the things that I hear often about, the rotation of the Earth is that
the rotation
of the Earth. You wouldn't feel it because the Earth's only going round, once a day. It's far.
Once a day, 1,000 miles an hour at the equator is still 1,000 miles an hour at the equator. Doesn't matter the distance, because the only difference is distance. With what they're trying to say, they're trying to put a rate on it rather than speed. They're trying to put a rate rather than speed. Doesn't matter where you are. 1,000 miles an hour is 1,000 miles an hour. The only difference between, obviously, under helio, between the North Pole and the bloody equator is distance. Distance. It's still. It's just ridiculous what they say, man. It's just ridiculous.
All those distance are measured linearly. You know that.
Exactly.
But there's something else about. He talked about the Michelson-Morley experiment and a lot of those other interferometry experiments. They didn't take one thing in account for a reason. You know what that thing they didn't take into account with the variables? Stationary Earth.
Exactly. It was always presumed to be moving.
Yep.
Moving. By the way, take back what I said about the North Pole out because I wasn't thinking properly there. If you think about that, if it's North Pole, then it's going slower. I'm talking about, we're talking about because they always go on about the hands of a clock, don't they? So I think
that's the rate we're going at. But I mean, even at that rate, with our size, you would definitely have some kind of velocity that would take effect on the Earth.
Right. Exactly.
But that's why they need the vacuum of space, so there's no drag on it.
1,000 miles an hour is 1,000 miles an hour. Doesn't matter what distance you're going. It's still 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, but I mean, once they got so far in the model, they had to reinvent the model. And I heard Dave say that. And they even did that with the Romer's thing. They put Jupiter further out when the speed of light didn't purport to what they said it was from the sun to Jupiter to the Earth. They moved its distance.
No doubt. They always have to move the goalpost for their own for their own narrative.
It's crazy, isn't it? And we're still asking questions why we see Venus at night, and I don't think anybody's got an answer for us.
Oh, is it refraction?
It could be, man. I don't know. I'll go look up the mainstream narrative to see what kind of bullshit they spit out of that. Yeah. It's not that Venus is above us or anything, or whatever Venus is, the light. It is above us, obviously, because we can see it. It travels across the sky. So,
of course it is. Oh, yeah. Above you is just relative, though.
Oh yeah, but up is north and down is south. Remember this.
It's pure madness, isn't it? Pure madness.
Too slow for you to feel it. Yeah. Anyone else heard that one? Yeah. Well, if you think about it, if you're on a roundabout and that roundabout is 8 feet across, the motion will be 3/16 of an inch every minute. You wouldn't even detect it. You'd have to sit there and look at it and I see it. Yeah. Okay. So imagine if you sort of widen that to a mile wide. Okay. Now you've got roundabout a mile wide. That roundabout, if it's going round once a day, once every 24 hours, would be moving at 2.2 inches a second. So it'd be like this.
You'd feel
easily detectable. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Now let's expand it to the width of the Earth. Okay. So now it will be moving at 1,030.
Hey, Chris, what's Sam?
What's up, man?
Good to see you.
Mike,
good to see you.
Mike, good.
Yeah, all good. All good.
Cool.
All good.
Yeah. So, Chris, I'm going to send you the calendar and the book. I can't afford to send the book to Santero. It's $100 and some odd dollars in cash just to ship it to Spain from here. A little calendar. It's
wow.
nuts. I know.
Dude, that's
Can you
cool,
imagine
man.
shipping a $20 calendar for $100?
Yeah.
That's
You could buy one. You could buy one cheaper, right?
Mm-hmm. So maybe I'll talk to Tamara and get her to send him send her. I'll just pay her and get her to ship it to him if she can.
So
but I don't know if it's going to cost her that much, but she may have a better rate because she has a company and all that. She ships book out all the time. So
That's
it may be
kind,
cheaper.
man.
Yeah,
That's super kind, man.
Oh, no, it's not a problem, man. I mean, I'm not using the star atlas for anything necessarily. I haven't even used my telescope in like 4 years. So
wow,
I'm busy spending time with the grandkids mostly or at work. So
it's a good
I'm
thing.
not.
Bro. It's a
It
good
is.
thing.
Yeah.
This is a good little diagram. You know, this one's a mile long. So yeah, you are going to feel. So I mean, that one was what he said, about 2.2 inches per second or something like that. So you're going to feel that. It's like kind of a little slower than walking pace. You still got to feel that. So can you imagine, like you're saying, that's a mile. So extend it further out. You know, how long is the radius? Again?
Oh, whether it's 5 miles, if it's
No,
what,
radius.
500, the radius
Radius
is
is
about 4,000, something like that.
What is it? 24,000?
No, radius.
That's the okay. I got you.
Radius is 4,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
4,000 miles.
That's what I'm saying. 4,000. That's what I just said. 4,000. Yeah, absolutely. So can you imagine how much faster that would be? It's nuts, isn't it? It's not.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you have an oblate spheroid that is not a sphere shape, you're not going to get a solid radius out of it, are you?
No, of course not. Of course not. You can't. It's got to be uniform.
Yeah.
7 miles an hour. Yeah, 1,521 feet per second. I mean, yes, you would notice it.
Of course you would.
Contrast that with the gravitron. Anybody been on the gravitron?
Me?
Yeah, come on, anyone been on the?
You like the names, don't they? They have to go with the spacey names, don't they?
Oh yeah,
the big names as well. Gravitron.
Do you have one over there in Europe? They do that too.
It's not called Gravitron, I don't think, but we've
called
got
that here.
things like that. It's got things. This is where you stick to the wall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've got things like that. It's just
Don't-
called the wall.
don't-
It goes up and around like that, and yeah.
Don't eat the fair food before you get on the ride.
Oh, dude, I don't like fair food anyway. I won't touch it nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long time since I was at a fair, to be honest.
Yeah.
The Gravitron spins at 24 RPMs or approximately 37 miles an hour, and you stick to the wall. You know what I mean?
You can turn upside down while you're in there too. I've done
You
it.
feel it.
Slide up
You
and
know
down.
you're moving.
You're moving.
You know you're moving.
Gravitron. Right, so you know that when that thing goes round, you're like,
You could try.
okay? It only spins at 24 miles an hour. 24 miles an hour, yeah?
Gravitron. Yeah.
And sorry, 24. Yeah, 24
Grab
miles
on for your life.
37 miles an hour. 37 miles an hour, that's nothing compared to
Gravity.
1,000 miles an hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, but you know, it's just that they're using this train idea again. It's you know, you can't test it for yourself. You know, you have to believe what they tell you. This is also what would happen.
It's pea brain.
This is
And
old
the
school.
mentioned.
This is
Yeah.
old school flat Earth bloody clips, isn't it?
Yeah. It's pea brain. He made this clip.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's been used for a long time, but look at it.
Yeah.
Look at it. It collects at the center and whizzes off.
Yeah, like it would if there was like an actual spin and a centrifugal
Right.
force that causes things.
Right. Exactly. Why ain't the Earth doing that shit? You know?
Well, you know,
Come on.
gravity. Because
Of
everything
course,
falls
it's the
down.
gravity.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
acceleration. Yeah. It's a field. You know, it's in the
Of
field.
course.
Well, they changed it. They changed it from Newtonian gravity, where it's pulling you to the center, to the warping of space time. Now it's pushing you down.
Yeah. Again.
I know. But we're rising up at the same time.
You spinning a ball like that can defy gravity for a few seconds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's silly, isn't it? It's selective. So selective.
Within a convention, that's why the special relativity on Earth is actually applied, because you're being pushed up at the same time as you're being pushed down. So you equal out. It's equilibrium. It's all it is. You boil
That's
it
what I
down.
was thinking. That's how Saturn got its rings. It does remind you of Saturn, doesn't it?
It does. So that God grabbed the foam ball and spun it.
He must have
Water,
done. He
yeah.
must have just done it, playing about with his fidget spinner at the time.
Right.
You
Widget.
know? Sorry.
This as well. If you spin a ball with water in it or on it, yeah, the water would collect at the poles.
The equator.
And then shoot off.
What did he say? The water would collect at the poles. Doesn't he mean equator?
No, he means it would collect at the equator due to the gravitational pull to the center of the Earth. That's what they claim.
Yeah, I think he said collect at the poles. He must have made a mistake there. He must have. Did he correct himself, or did I not hear that?
I think P. Brain does a good job with the definitions of it and demonstrations. So.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. This is great.
With water in it or on it, yeah, the water would collect at the poles.
He did say collect at the poles, but I heard him. He said he corrected himself.
Oh, okay.
It collects at the equator. And
there you go.
Shoot off at the equator.
Yeah. There you go. And no matter what axis you put it, you know what I mean. It collects at an equator. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, they also, I found this out within their math. They don't ever touch the surface of the Earth, but they do add in the bulge of the Earth from its center axis, from the equatorial plane. That's why it's in the center. The equatorial plane that runs through that they take all the measurements from. Actually, they have the equation go further out for the bulge at the center.
Okay, so how big's that bulge?
When it's like what a couple of miles compared, or no, it's not.
Shouldn't we when the sun goes down? Shouldn't we see the outline of that projected in the sky as a shadow?
Yeah, you should. I mean, you should see the outline of the whole sphere as a shadow. But that ain't happening.
Exactly. But it should be a little egg shaped if it's like that down there. You know what I mean?
Well, if you look at the geoids, they're not anything shaped like that at all.
Exactly.
They take all the water out of the equation and stuff too when they build the geoids too. So there's no fluid dynamics built in their geoid. They say it's gravity that causes it to do it. They have pockets of gravity on this side of the Earth, pockets of gravity on this. So it looks like a lumpy, beat up mass. You know.
So pockets of forces that are not forces but active forces.
Well, they think because of the plumb bobs at the mountainsides that's the mountain's gravity itself that's pulling these plumb bobs towards these mountains at degrees.
So stupid, isn't it? Yeah. So crazy.
Yeah. Well, Flats has just equivocated that with Bernoulli's principle because of the air pressure near the mountain. There's more pressing off the mountain that would cause it to actually cause that to declinate. The actual how much air pressure do we have? And what's the average?
What is the
At what height? I know I'm at the top of my head. You see, Mount Everest is 6 miles. It's going to be like 600.
Yeah, they didn't actually get up in the mountain. They go next to the mountain. They're not up that high. They're at whatever level the mountain's at, not at the height of the mountain. So they hang the plumb bob near the mountain and they observe it.
I can tell you it's 1,000 millibar at
it's 1,013.25 millibars.
Yeah. And at 12 miles high, it's already at 50 millibar.
Mm-hmm. So if you're up at higher altitude, there's less air pressure, so it would be easier to the plumb bob would swing more freely, wouldn't it? There's less medium. Just at the plumb bob. Yeah. So it would be
14.7 psi, isn't it? 14.7 psi.
Yeah, that's the average.
Yeah.
So if you climb higher, you'll get different effects with plumb bobs. So
yeah.
There's other measures. There's a torr in hillipascal. Yeah, 14 psi at sea level.
You definitely have more pascals down here, right? Because there's near sea level. There's more phase change of water that causes more weight to the air. And optics.
There's more stuff in the air. There's all kinds of water in the air. There's like dust, dirt, all kinds of stuff.
So much.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But that doesn't equate to curvature in any way that I can think of.
No, not at all.
Or a bulge.
Or a bulge. Except in Brenda's pants, like
Yes,
someone
yeah.
said.
Why is there land at the equator? Because if that's the case, if the Earth's spinning at 1,000 miles an hour and only gravity is holding the water to the Earth, the water would still bulge at the equator. So why is there land at the equator? Anybody got an answer? I asked this to Neil deGrasse Tyson. He still hasn't answered me. The other thing that many people would say is, well, if you're on a train and the train's moving at a constant speed, well, of course you won't feel anything because you're moving at a constant speed and it will feel natural to you. You won't even know you're moving. Well, the problem with that is that science tells us that motion in a circle is acceleration.
Exactly.
In different directions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is I just took that off of Google.
V2, V1.
Yeah? The motion of an object in a circle at a constant speed.
So I'm saying there's got to be the motions, the vectors, and everything. This alleged heliocentric model, all these planets and the Earth and all that's going in, the satellites that are going around them, the moon and all their moons. You know, there's got to be some kind of acceleration and deceleration. Come on, sure.
I got an example. Like when you're in an airplane or a car, you're traveling down the road, you don't feel it, but as soon as you start going around curves or turning, then you start slinging around the freaking car.
I mean, but you still know you're moving, don't you? I mean, yes, you don't feel it to a big degree, but if you shut your eyes, you would be able to tell you're moving. I still know I'm moving. You know, you just don't feel it like acceleration. You wouldn't feel it in a like when you're accelerating, you feel yourself moving back or forward with deceleration, whatever, you know, but you still know you're moving. I mean, you could shut your eyes on the smoothest road in the smoothest car and it can roll at 5 miles an hour. You know, you're moving. I just know I'm moving, you know, but yeah, you don't feel like any kind of mad change, but this you're bound to, you know.
Yeah, but I think that they believed back in the day that what replaced everything was the magnetic pull of a permanent magnet on the Earth. So you couldn't, if there were any motion at all, and I don't see it here on Earth, but wouldn't it cancel out the motion if everything was magnetically attracted to the Earth itself?
Right. Well, you think so?
I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't get it either, but it's
because everything isn't magnetic. Like, you know what I mean? Everything isn't what's universally common amongst everything.
But I mean, there's nothing about gravity that's common amongst everything except that it has what they call mass, and I don't think they have a definition for that neither.
Well,
what is mass?
Except people are indoctrinated into believe it. I mean, it's just because it keeps getting perpetuated out there, and it keeps getting put out there. You know what I mean?
Which they tied that into the Newtons, which is basically the 9.8 meters a second fall rate, you know, squared.
Yeah, but that only happens in a vacuum, Chris. It's even large objects the same size with more mass fall at the same rate as small objects with less mass.
The Newtons is the force that they tie it to, which you can substitute that even with other things, and the equation comes out the same way.
Yeah, but when you're dealing with everything outside of their vacuum chambers and their density towers, nothing falls at the same rate. QE brought this up the other day. They had a ball experiment where they put these balls in a cylinder and they threw it, and they all fell at a different rate every time. They're all at the same place in the container, but they threw them up, and each one of the balls fell at a different speed. Multiple balls. They're the same mass, same weight, everything. So
interesting.
That's why they had to come up with what they call specific gravity, I think, because not everything falls at exactly the same rate in specific.
Gravity is never specific. Blooming hell.
Well,
I've already showed you how I took joules and replaced it.
Yeah.
And I equated it using the atmospheric voltage potential gradient, and it's the same equation, and it comes out the same.
Yeah, but you don't have what's the force? That's what they're looking for. They want the force in the equation. So your force is the electric, but you can actually demonstrate this by going up in altitude, right?
joules and just everything's has resistance and like that's one thing everything does have in common is resistance. Even conductive, you have a conductive copper wire, there is resistance in it. Everything has resistance.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
So, I think that probably has a lot to do with the being under pressure to begin with, right? Aren't we all? I mean, in order to have our systems that work now, they're under pressure, correct?
Of course, absolutely, has to be. It's by I mean, it's how I don't know why, but it's how God created it. So that's how it works.
Like to me, it just spits it out. Anything out up high, it just like spits it out away from it.
Yeah,
that's basically
it. Pockets of gravity will throw off your mouth. Right.
I got a call him if you want it. It's over there on the east side of town. It's going straight up and it's causing all kinds of havoc.
Ooh, did I just see crosshairs with what's his name? Barack.
Barack. Oh yeah, I was going to say deplorable ilk. He subscribes to the same philosophy Professor, not a Professor Dave does, and the Ra guy Amun Ra is one of his heroes. Yeah.
Good. I mean, really?
Yeah, really.
It doesn't explain everything, but it does, to me, explain the bias of why there's the up and then everything's down here. Just basically an explanation for the bias of up and down, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but
there's a lot more like density and buoyancy and the displacement and everything else going. There's so many little things adds up to this amazing thing.
Well, if everything's under that it has resistance, and I mean, that's why I guess when you apply a force to it, it actually does what it's going to do. It finds its equilibrium again.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So we do this?
No.
So uniform circular motion can be described as the motion of an object in a circle at the constant speed. An object moving in a circle, accelerating objects are objects which are changing the velocity. Exactly. Either the speed.
You can demonstrate this with a tether, right? Yeah.
Or the velocity vector or the direction, which it shows it there. Look, even in the diagram, you can understand that because from here you're going in one direction, but it's a circle, and you're going to change direction, aren't you? So by the time you get to this point, you're going in this direction. So of course you're going to feel it. I mean, come on.
Hey PJ, look up Walter Lewin, and he has an excellent demonstration of this. He takes he's a professor. Well, the vectors of motion
on YouTube. In a
circular pattern. Yeah, he takes a brass ring and he takes like a lead ball and he'll spin it around inside of it, and he'll just release it. He'll pull the ring up, and the ball will continue to go straight. Walter Lewin. Yeah, he's a professor of physics at MIT.
Right.
Yeah. And JJ's one of his favorite professors.
This dude.
Yeah, he doesn't scream about gravity.
Oh, doesn't he?
Oh no. He's not exactly the most popular, but he's fun to watch, dude.
Especially I'll check him out sometime.
Yeah. There's the ring right there. You see the ring?
Yeah. Is this what you're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, he'll demonstrate. It's probably in this. He
demonstrates. It's an hour and 17 though.
Yeah.
Shit. So I thought you meant like a little clip or something. Hold on.
People have trimmed it out. A lot of people have trimmed that one clip out where he puts the ball in the ring and spins it around and around, and he'll lift the ring up, and instead of like still going in the circular motion, it takes a vector straight.
Right. Of course. Of course, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll have to have a look at this, guys. Am I not? No, I'm not. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So he doesn't go on about gravity.
No. He doesn't really subscribe to it at all, to be honest with you.
So what does he? I mean, he's not a flat earther though. So
no, I think he leaves that to the layman. Yeah.
So like electric static sort of thing. Is that what he kind of?
He might be. There's a couple people that believe that in a filament theory.
Okay. Yeah, there is a few theories, isn't there? It's been a while since I've looked at these, man. Things like that. You know, I don't do flat earth a lot anymore. Like I say, I think we've proved what we've got to prove. You know, it's still the truth, so it's still good to talk about. But when it comes to debates and that,
Yeah.
Can't
Well,
be bothered with debating people on it anymore.
Yeah, I want people to think for themselves instead of just regurgitate everything and just leave it to the
Right.
expert. And even Brendu was saying, I just leave it to the experts. He gets most of his information, what he says, off Wikipedia.
Of course.
Like, holy crap.
He's an idiot.
Yeah. So next 10 years from now, if somebody wants to change something and you want to learn about it, it's going to be different on Wikipedia because you can access that and put stuff in there. You can gaslight people with it. Yeah.
He says it's electric forces that hold our world together. Yeah, like people say, electric forces with the body that holds every atom together and stuff like that. That's what they say. Yeah.
Well, to me, it's one major component of it. Electromagnetism is what do they call it? Like the four forces. They got gravity, electromagnetism, the weak and strong force. It's a very relevant force in our nature, but it ain't everything because it's always a lot of little things adds up to be this amazing.
Of course, it's a dynamic system. It's a dynamic system, and a lot of things work together. And
the weird thing about that force of gravity, they had to tweak it so many different times. It's not what it was. I'm telling you right now. They've had it added to, taken away.
Of course.
They've invented a new one over here, but that's why they did specific gravity because nothing's exactly what they want it to be as uniform as what they're talking about.
Of course, of course. It's madness. It's madness. It's all just indoctrination nowadays. At one point, someone kind of might have taught this or thought about something like this, heliocentrism. It's just a thought. And they probably didn't even adhere to it. They probably didn't even think, it's probably just a crap thought. They said it to someone. You know what I mean? And it's down as fact. Now, throughout the ages, it's become fact. Most of these people, like Origin of Species, Darwin, he didn't really go by what he said. He regretted what he said. You know what I mean?
They all did. Just like Tom LaVey.
Yeah, like Anton. Oh my, what have I done? There's something wrong here. He was scared, bro. He was scared, and I don't blame him.
I mean, but if you live your best life and you live your best life, just what is there to be afraid of?
That's right. That's right.
But if you don't believe in something after this, then there's something wrong with you.
It's mad, isn't it? I just don't get. I don't understand atheists. I really don't. Do they really believe that there's absolutely no God, or
it's the end of it all?
It's just they're just such a contradiction because they blame God for a lot of things, but yet he's not real.
Yeah, it's like they consider Lucifer as just a work of fiction, even in their own mind, is what I understand.
Well, even Luciferians are just like, Satan ain't real. It's just an ideology. But, he's real. That's what he wants you to believe. He's not real. But then you have Satanists who know he's real. I'm sure Luciferians know that he's real. I'm sure they do.
I got a little clip out of a guy who actually filmed, there's almost like a divide between night and day. And it's a flat Earth video. It's a little clip, but you should. If I can remember where it is, I'll send it to you later. But it's kind of cool. It's like there's a divide where you can actually see the effect in the sky,
right?
Between night and day. Yeah.
Oh, between night and day. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some high altitude kind of pictures where you can see daylight and it's blended. You can see the blending into night. You know what I mean? You could see it. You could see it. The sun's not even up at one point, but you could still see the daylight. You could see the different colors because of the different color gases and all that. And then you see the blending into night. I've seen things like that.
I consider daylight like an open air fluorescent bulb. And I tried getting. I was doing my streams. I was getting more into that, but it's more like on the day side is acting more like a tank circuit and a Tesla coil where the lightning, there's especially through the tropics, there's thousands of strikes per second or whatever, and it's creating this frequency. I was trying to go into that. Of course I don't know everything, but I'm trying to attribute it to that, how fluorescents work and it being like a tank circuit, which a tank circuit,
it could be loads of things. I mean, it could be heat exciting the gases, making them turn different colors because there's different kinds of gases, isn't there? But like I say, it's a dynamic system. It could be umpteen things, couldn't it? Really, But yeah, it's a good idea. It's good. It's good theories. These things, man.
Isn't like the water near the tropics like more saline?
Is
compared
it
to
more salty? Yeah, yeah. That's a possibility. I mean, well, and we know the Dead Sea is. Where's the Dead Sea?
Yeah,
But that's because it's inland, isn't it? Is it inland?
Most all lakes inland are.
It's quite dead. Yeah.
If they don't have fresh water coming in and out, like streams or rivers, they're pretty much all salt water.
Yeah.
No, the thing that boggles my mind is they with the Globies, like they said that the Dead Sea is the lowest level of all the seas, right? But I mean, why do they use the term level when they go to each sea and assign it a level? Do they not understand what level means?
Well, exactly. Well, they don't. We know they don't.
It's perpendicular to the levels that are near. I'm pretty sure that all levels run parallel. Sorry, better word
Right.
for it. Yeah, sorry,
Exactly.
Parallels but I mean, if you set the lakes or the rivers on top of each other, they would all be a level. You'd stack them up. You'd find level in each one, and I think it's what the average of like the datums are. And one deck was saying that he lives off sea level. That's his go-to. Sea level, mean sea level, the average of the seas are actually taken daily. But the reason they do that is when ships leave port, they take their datum from that level. They use it at sea till they return back to that port. The horizontal baseline that they draw out when they leave dock is the same horizontal they use across the ocean. Otherwise, they would get lost.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's why we have a mean sea datum. It's a level across the earth, dude. And that's what we reference, and that's how we do anything mechanical or travel with when we're at sea. And so the point is, I'm still looking for a curvature there, but
well, you've got to have a hard look, I think.
I do want to add that the daylight is just more. It's a lot of these things adds up. It's more than just the lightning. There's like the thermoelectric effect and other things too that's contributing to it. I just wanted to add that, so it just like
say it's dynamic system. It could be plenty of things.
You ever notice how the temperature changes before a major storm? Like it'll
does. It elevates a bit.
Boom.
It's like you know why we never have you ever seen a lightning storm in winter?
Not really.
Never. No, it doesn't. It doesn't lightning, and you don't have lightning snowstorms. It's always in the hot tropic in the summertime when the ground is really hot because the sky is really cold, and the temperature differential is higher. With the dielectric in between air, the clouds, water, it creates basically a giant supercapacitor, and then when lightning goes off, it's like the spark gap discharge.
Yeah, I was supposed to say discharge.
And it's with the thermoelectric. So it's always in the hot tropic summertime that you'll get the lightning. It's never in winter. So
it's always here in the UK. Yeah, it's definitely when it's warmer we get the lightning. Definitely. But you do actually get lightning up in Scotland in the winter. I've definitely seen lightning in the winter.
In the Midwest here,
it's usually during freezing conditions as well.
Well, I'm going to say there's rare conditions where you'll have like a tropical system bring up warm air when it's
could be that as well when it's cold underground.
It's rare occasions that it does happen, but it's under natural conditions that aren't normal, like a tropical system that'll move up and in and warm. Make the temperature differential.
You're right. You are right.
I'm going to throw one at you.
It's not normal, but you're right about that. It's a phenomenon because we're very, very cold, unstable air pressure passes over relatively warmer ocean waters, such as the North Atlantic, creating convection clouds and produces lightning instead of regular rainstorm. Because it's called thunder snow. It's called thunder snow in Scotland.
Which science they'll say it's all lightning is just static electricity. It's like the frozen water particles knocking into each other, which if that's the case, then we should have lightning all year round.
Oh, exactly. That's ridiculous. Bloody frozen particles knocking together.
On the verge of sounding like a conspiracy theorist. Like, don't you think that if you're dumping like traces of silver, bronzium, aluminum into the air all the time on a regular basis, like we're talking like major, like 12 hours a day or longer, it's going to affect that system that we're
Well,
talking
the definitely look. I don't believe the sun has changed. Yes, it's changed color to me and stuff, but it's only because of what I believe they're putting in the skies. And I believe what they're putting in the skies is certainly changing the weather somehow, because it's different here. It's so hot in the summertime now. So
like
hot.
I said, it's going to affect temperature too. That's going to be the first thing it affects.
Well, yeah. The sun, but even biblically, since as I thought of it too, because when in the Bible in the creation he says, "Let there be light," that is daylight to me. But he hadn't created the sun to the fourth day, but you could still have the daylight with the temperature differential, all this, because of Joel's heating. The ground could be high. I don't know. It's God. I mean,
you're right. You're right. You see, you're right. He said, "Let there be light," and there was no sun till the fourth day. And when he made the sun, he said it was to govern the day. You know what I mean? So the day was already there. The daylight was already there. You're right. So the sun is separate from daylight. You know what I mean? 100%. It might have something to do with daylight, but it's separate from it. It's a separate thing altogether. There's light without sunlight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and all the conversation started with vectors.
Yeah, they're true.
They're separate lights. They're separate.
Definitely. I agree with that. With that. What the light is, I don't know for sure, but I will agree that it's definitely separate from the sun, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Shall we do this? We'll get it finished now, 12 minutes.
So a non-ship moving in a circle is accelerating. So you absolutely do feel acceleration.
Yes, you do.
So let's do a little experiment.
You mean a test?
I'll tell you some of you've seen this.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't feel that. They couldn't have felt that. No, they didn't even know they were moving.
I suspect their senses did notice that, you know. So again, Richard, what do you think?
If it disagrees with experiment, it's wrong.
It's wrong.
Wrong.
Have a quick look at the Coriolis effect. Yeah. Again, Iru talked about this. I'm not going to sort of go on too long about this. So they tell us that artillery shells, missiles, and all sorts of sniper bullets all get affected by this Coriolis effect.
Really, they do say that, but
that's what I did. Right, I did that right there, bro. I was in howitzer field artillery.
Right. There you go. But they do always say that. Yeah, they take the Coriolis into consideration. I think they take, the wind into consideration, the angle into consideration, the distance into consideration. That's about it. They don't sit and calculate bloody Coriolis, do they?
Well, example I like to use those artillery shells. If you're shooting east or west, use the same amount of bags of powder to get it the same distance. Because if the Earth was rotated out from under you, right. It would rotate it 1,000, and it takes like 30 seconds, 45 seconds before that round even lands.
Before it lands,
because you got to call out to the forward observers. Just you say splash like a few seconds. That way they can, because they're taking cover the whole time, and then they got to look and see where the round lands, so they know. Yeah, and you got to wait 45 seconds, and in that 45 seconds, the Earth's already moved like what, hundreds of miles, whatever is supposedly a Coriolis.
Exactly, and it does it does the same in both directions, or any direction, in any direction. Right, exactly. No Coriolis.
Well, no, man. It takes these things shoot 20 kilometers.
Exactly. Well, I did a little video a few years ago to show what would happen if snipers had to compensate for the Coriolis effect.
Okay.
Oh, is this Owen Benjamin?
Kind of, yeah, thing like that.
This is
Coriolis sniper.
Now, to correct the
Coriolis.
You're drawing out of longitude and latitude, see where the Coriolis is coming effective. Nice.
Yeah, he's got to work that out, man.
Oh yeah, they hit the
Hurry
time.
up! It's getting away! It's getting away! Do that.
So that's 51.518744 minus 0.129039. Bearing to target is north to northwest. Average muzzle velocity. What the?
He's calculating the distance to drop.
That's an old iPhone,
for curvature. Yeah.
I thought you were saying this was Owen Benjamin that was acting this, but obviously not.
No, somebody else did it though. I mean, a lot of people had this thought. I think over the years, like, yeah, does Coriolis and a curve actually affect long range shots? You know,
Well, that's not an iPhone. That's a cheap Alcatel because it's got T-Mobile written on it. iPhone wouldn't have T-Mobile written on it. That's
well,
an
they still have
Alcatel.
calculators on them. That's all you need.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, yeah, of course. I'm talking about the T-Mobile that says at the top. If it was an iPhone, it wouldn't have T-Mobile stamped on it. So it must be an Alcatel phone, an old Alcatel or something.
Hello, Sniper Rifles R Us. Can I help you? Oh, yeah, hi. Could you tell me the average muzzle velocity for a SB-40 Sure Kill? That would be in your ballistic tables. No, I don't have my ballistic tables. Okay, I'll look that up for you. I'm kind of in a hurry here, so don't put me on. Oh, shit.
I'll leave this playing. I'm going to go
Hi. Average muzzle velocity is 1,024 feet per second. 1,024 feet per second. Thank you. Is there anything else I can help you with today? No, I... Sure. Have you seen our new line of novelty assassination tools? We're doing a special on exploding toilet seats. No, exploding toilet seats? Really? How much? No, it's okay, thank you. Okay. You have what I say now? 1,024 feet per second. That's perfect. I have you now, Obama. What? Where'd he go? Shit.
And yeah, and artillery,
So,
we do.
This is again some experimental proof that the Coriolis effect has no effect whatsoever. It's just an
PJ gets
idea.
back.
This is the Navy's railgun, and it can.
There he is.
Go on.
I was going to say, in artillery, we do have computer systems and fire direction control.
Oh yeah.
but we always have to do manual as backup in case the computer system is down. So we're always doing we have a TFT, tabular flying table. It's a book. And then we also use charts and darts with the RDP. Charts and darts. Tabular flying, and we're doing it all manual at the same time. So I get that manual. But we do.
Go on, you go. Sorry, we're talking at the same time. Go on, carry on.
Yeah. We're always doing it manual for backup in case the computer goes down, fails or something. And like I said, you could like look up in there. We don't calculate for Coriolis at all.
No, of course not.
In that,
not at all. Ridiculous. Because that little skit you just seen there would be real life if you had to account for Coriolis. That would be real life. If a sniper can't account for Coriolis, he ain't got time to, has he? You know what I mean?
You never hit your target.
Never.
Like you said, it'd fly over them or be too short. I mean, what the heck? Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
So, Chris, did you ever have to calculate drop for curvature or anything? Any arc? No, I didn't think so.
No, what I said, like, because we have surveyors that comes out before the battery gets there with all the guns, and they'll put down the elevation of our firing position, and the forward observers knows the elevation of the enemy's position that's above sea level. You know, that's the most important thing is your elevation above sea level on your enemies. There's no curve. It's just your elevation above sea level, period.
So you use an elevation profile, is what you're saying, right? Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that you can only do that on a flat Earth. I mean, I'm sorry.
Right. Right. It would be irregular if you had to do it in a globy one, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be kind of bendy. It would be a curvature. It would be a curve.
Curve, something.
All elevations would drop over distance. They all
20 kilometers too. That's quite a distance.
Yeah, it is.
And no, we don't account for curvature. That way, I mean, again, the rounds will never hit their target.
No, exactly. It's ludicrous to think so.
Yeah. My dad did spotting for naval guns, and that was his first year in Vietnam. And he said that they didn't use calculations to do spotting. They would actually acquire their target and its distance. That's pretty much all they really did. And they would dial it in, I guess. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
I didn't.
And
sorry, Chris. There you go.
No, I was going to say there's three parts actually. There's forward observers that are way out front observing the enemy, and then there's fire direction controllers, which is my first MOS that I had. I was at FDC, and we do all like I was saying, we were calculating all those. Like we'll calculate how much bags of powder it takes to get to the target, what kind of fuse to use depending on the rounds, because there's like illumination rounds, like you want it to blow up in the air or right over the battlefield, and you got to set the time on the fuse to a certain time for it to parachute, over the battlefield, or variable time fuse that you want to split, whatever. So we're calculating those type of things, shell types and all that. And then there's the howitzers, the gun crews, which that was my second OS because I got retrained and requalified as a 13 Bravo howitzer cannon crew member because I liked artillery. I thought it was fun. It was awesome. So I went down to the gun line and did that. But that's the three parts. Like the forward observers will call into FDC, tell us whatever enemy, and then we'll calculate all those parameters, give to the guns, and they have a whole ammo team set it all up. It's a very complex system. Like a lot of people are involved. But it's those three major parts.
Was you on about a howitzer cannon? These things?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's I did self-propelled, the one down to your right second row. It looks like a tank.
Oh yeah, this one.
Yeah, I did those. I started out with those. I did them first, self-propelled.
That's
and
massive.
then I moved to towed.
Wow. You get a lot of range with that barrel. That's what it is. The longer the barrel, the longer the range.
Well,
they look like a tank, but they're called self-propelled because they're on tracks. The towed ones you pull around with the truck or whatever, or you can even Chinook them in.
Chinook, Chinook. I ain't seen one of them for a long time. Do they still use Chinooks?
Yeah.
Well, they're rigid, but they. I mean, it's easy to wreck those things, from what I understand. It's hard to.
The big old helicopters, double blades, isn't there? Double.
Total. Yeah, a lot more mobile. Where self-propelled.
Size of the
I guess
shell,
is
Look at that.
That's massive.
Yeah,
I got a question for you, Chris. Right quick, I just thought about it. I've heard this over water with observations and stuff, like the atmos above the water, when there's less moisture in it, the air is actually more dense when there's not as much heat. Because the water vapor acts like a solvent.
Yeah, which kind of it'd be going through a phase, wouldn't it? Sort of going through a phase to like.
So it loosens the bonds up in the.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Depending on how warm it is, obviously. Yeah.
So colder air, there's less. It's more dense air. Actually.
Well, that's what happens with phases, doesn't it? It becomes denser. Yeah.
I mean, cold air is usually dry air. And then hot air is wet air.
I guess it depends on how long it's been cold too. Like over a frozen lake, over a period of time, there will be absolutely no moisture really in the air above the lake compared to what it was before.
Like we say, though, in a dynamic system, there's so many different things go on. Yeah.
Yeah. So most of the long range laser tests I've seen over lakes and rivers and bodies of water are over frozen. They're much further. I guess it's taking a lot of the moisture out of the air, right?
Right.
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
Absolutely.
There's like a dew point, I think it's called.
Yeah, and they've changed the dew point is what they replaced humidity with now, and they have a dew index. Everything's registered like that instead of a moisture, like you hear on the news. The humidity
it's a dew index now.
yeah, and it's a Mandela. Ask Andy; she'll tell you all about it.
That's great. When did we last do it? Yeah, hold on. When did we last do that? It couldn't have been 13 days ago. No, we did that the other day. Supernatural Series 3, episode 5. We only did one episode of Supernatural. Okay. Right, sorry, I'll get this finished fast.
Hit targets 100 miles away. Yeah, he uses a laser to target its target, and then it works out its elevation and fires and hits the target. Now, if you had just sat down and worked out how that does that, then there's no way it could ever hit a target without taking
exactly
into consideration.
Exactly what Chris had said. Exactly that.
The fact that it sights it with a laser tells you right there that there is no such thing as a Coriolis effect.
Earth is constantly spinning around its axis from west to east.
What? Hold on. What axis are they on? A 90-degree axis? What's going on?
But because Earth is a sphere and wider...
No axis. Sorry, I'm saying 90. It's 90 degree if you look at that line, but no 0-degree axis.
In the middle, points on the equator are actually spinning faster around the axis than points near the poles. So imagine you were standing in Texas and had a magic paper airplane.
If I walk north to south, I should feel a big bloody difference. If I go straight from the north, if I could, straight from the North Pole on a globe, walking south, then I should feel difference with every bloody step I take. Every step, I should feel some kind of difference.
Yeah, right. And then factor in Coriolis, you would have to even know your
right. I'd be walking in circles, bro.
Because of the speed of the rotation. Yeah.
It's like having one leg shot on another. You just walk in circles, man.
Travel hundreds of miles. If you threw your airplane directly northward, you might think it would land straight north, maybe somewhere in Nebraska. But Texas is actually spinning around Earth's axis faster than Nebraska is, because it's closer to the equator. That means that the paper airplane is spinning faster as well. And when you throw it, that spinning momentum is conserved.
Oh, it's conserved.
So if you throw your paper airplane in a straight line...
It's conserved forever, though. It's conserved forever, is it? Conservation of momentum, where you use energy. You slow down after a little bit. It doesn't go on forever. That perpetual motion garbage is terrible, isn't it?
Toward the north, it would land somewhere to the right of Nebraska, maybe in Delaware. So from your point of view in Texas, the plane would have taken a curved path to the right.
So you notice they use the idea of a paper aeroplane and not a real one, because it would obviously apply to a real aeroplane as well. But you don't get planes aiming north to go east. Doesn't happen, does it? So it's rubbish. I was going to say bullshit. I don't think I'm allowed to say that.
We just did this.
I'm not going to have to hurry, but one of the things we asked is about for helicopters, or we asked, helicopter is hovering. Why doesn't it just sit there and wait for the Earth to spin round it?
Well, logically, on their heliocentric stupid globe, that's on their heliocentric model. That's what should happen, but it doesn't. So it's bullshit, obviously.
So they say that the Earth is moving 1,000 miles an hour this way, and we're going to use the idea of a Harrier jump jet. Yeah. So when a Harrier jump jet is hovering, well, the Earth is moving 1,000 miles an hour that way. The atmosphere is moving 1,000 miles an hour that way, and that must mean the Harrier jump jet is also moving 1,000 miles an hour backwards.
Right.
Yeah? That's their model. Right. Fair enough. Okay. Let's go with that. So I'm going to look from above. So this is the same sort of graphic, but from above. Okay.
So one of them should just be steady in place. It's going to affect if it's at the equator, it should just be steady in place. If it's going against the rotation, then yes, it should be just, if it's going 1,000 miles an hour above the equator, it should just be staying in place. You know what I mean? From their perspective, that it should just be staying right in place. And you know what I mean? Someone underneath them should see that jet at all times, just staying above them, but going 1,000 miles an hour. You know, that's
So-
what should happen in my eyes. You know,
Harmon brought up a point to me. I think it was Harmon. About Bernoulli's principle and the lift effect with wings. Like, how can some of those biplanes fly upside down, or the fighter jets, and maintain that principle?
Right. I understand that. Yeah, with the 2 degree upwards, you mean?
Yeah, no. I'm talking about if you're upside down, the wing is not going to have the same effect that it did.
No, it's got to be. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but people, I guess at speed, at velocity, it doesn't
Speed
really
and
matter.
velocity, yeah. You're breaking through the air particles, whatever, at that point. But
we should put that to the test and fly a plane upside down for a couple of thousand miles and see how that works.
I just don't think it would. Yeah, I think you can be doing it on short periods, but do you think someone could keep that going? You'd have to completely be manhandling it, wouldn't you? Because it's not just going to automatically fly that way. You'd have to keep having to manhandle.
I think eventually you would lose lift or velocity, unless you can keep that same velocity for 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah,
without having gain lift on it. Yeah,
being inverted. Yeah, I mean it's different if you're going a loop. It's kind of that you're just going up, round, back down. It's completely different.
Kind of like Walter Lewis in his rings.
Yeah. Trying to maintain that's got to be a different thing, right?
Let's imagine now that the jet starts moving at 1,000 miles an hour that way, okay? According to their model, that jet is stationary now, okay?
Right.
So it's overcome its inertia going backwards, and now it's stationary with the Earth moving at 1,000 miles an hour and the atmosphere moving at 1,000 miles an hour, okay? Everyone with me? Okay, so with that, from that point of view, now if that plane turns north, all of a sudden it's going to counter 1,000 miles an hour winds going this way.
Right. Exactly.
And this is the only result that can happen.
Exactly.
It's again, 2 models.
He's right. He's right. You turn that way, then all of a sudden you've got 1,000 mile an hour winds, 100%, and you don't. They don't experience any of that, do they?
Well, I was going to say it might make sense going left because the Earth's going to spit out from underneath you, so you will still travel the Earth. You take off the East Coast, you'll land in the West Coast without the plane. But if you go right, if you go east, then you're going to go 2,000 miles an hour.
2,000 miles, faster than when you're actually traveling. Yeah, absolutely. Pure madness, isn't it?
Identical, but there's
sorry, Rog.
Oh yeah, PJ. Blacklight is doing a live right now. It's been a while since he's been back, but he's back in the community again. So,
Black who?
You know who Blacklight is? Well, he's a friend of Vlad's. He actually got to do an interview with Eric Dubay too.
Oh no, I never heard of the dude. Never heard of him. See, I don't go to Vlad's often now. I don't see people like that anymore. I don't see them often.
Yeah, I was just letting you know he's back.
I mean, I'm not even in Flats's anymore. You know what I mean? So
I see that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I says I'll go when I get my phone, when it'll let me change my phone number on TikTok, I'll go in. But I don't think it's fair to just give him a StreamYard link and let me go in, but no other YouTubers. But then he mutes himself and I can't hear him. So there's no point in me being in StreamYard with him, you know what I mean? So I might as well wait till I can change my number on my TikTok account. And I'm not going to go in every night, but I'll join him every now and again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe he's just taking guests at a time. It's hard to keep up with who's in it. I mean, you don't get to know who they are. Don't get to see them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like, fine, taking on TikTok and all that as well. That's great, but you're not catering to your YouTube people that have supported you for years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway,
whatever.
Sorry,
that's all right.
Distinguishing feature, and it's the wind speed there that's a distinguishing feature. I'm going to end with this because apparently I'm under pressure. Yeah, so I don't know if everyone's seen this. They've now admitted that the moon is in the Earth's atmosphere.
Yeah, so they say,
you know,
well, they did say that about 2019, didn't they? But now they say that space is in our atmosphere. So they're all intermingled, guys. It's all just a big, massive gradient, but it intermingles, you know.
I thought that the Kármán line was 62 miles in the air.
Right, exactly. But they say that some of Earth's atmosphere reaches the moon. I remember them saying that crap.
Yeah, they did it like what 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's well, this is 7 years ago now. This was.
It's been forever, huh?
Well, I guess if it's I don't know, the warping of space time, where it's supposed to be like a bowl that the moon's wrapping around. I don't know, maybe it gravitates. That's just weird. The atmosphere, there is no atmosphere,
No,
especially
exactly.
at 64 miles in the air. It's like I can't
Exactly.
remember,
How could it
one
even
100,000th of what they claim is one. Because at 32 miles in the air, according just to the chart where it's exponential, it's like 1 millibar.
So what they're saying is, right, that they're in their heliocentric model, that gravity holds in all our oxygen and stuff like that, but it leaks some, but doesn't leak it all. That is so just beyond a joke.
That's against all gas laws anyways, but beyond that point.
It leaks a little bit, but not a lot. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on. If it leaked a bit, then and it's a vacuum out there, that bit would just be instantaneously and spontaneously filling the available space.
Quick question for you though. This could be caused by the bulge of the Earth.
Oh yeah, of course. It's got to be the wobble.
Yeah,
The wobble as well.
Yeah, yeah. So that pushes the atmosphere up higher. So it eventually got to the moon. You know.
Oh, see, yeah. Well, wow, 249,000 miles of sea, and pushed through 250,000 miles of atmosphere to the moon.
Maybe they're saying 10 to the negative 17 torr or whatever, which is maybe because it's fractional, it still is atmosphere. Even if it's 17 zeros of an atmosphere, there's still one there.
Yeah.
I don't think they've got high enough to test that out, though. I think they're just guessing.
It wouldn't even keep an ant breathing, for a second. Sorry, Mark.
And there's no gases produced at that altitude, so you're not going to get any real pressure differential.
Exactly.
We didn't really go anywhere special. We could have gone to Basildon, or it's like we didn't. It was still in the Earth's atmosphere. So where did we go? But if you think about it, there was a few problems with this idea, right? The SR-71 Blackbird.
Mate, what is that? Blackbird?
Right?
Yeah, I've seen them.
I don't know why. I was about to say MiG, and I know for a fact it's not a MiG, but I was about to say MiG. I do know, but Blackbird. I've obviously seen.
Down the hill from me in Colorado Springs, they build these things. I think.
Do they?
Where they're made.
80,000, 1,000 feet. Is that the tops they go to? Because isn't that one it's been to 125,000?
Well, they claim to go 80,000 feet. Harmon would argue that they're not that high.
Yeah, I mean, how could you go that high without? I mean, there's hardly any bloody, pressure's bloody lower, isn't it? And there's hardly any bloody oxygen up there.
But look at that wingspan now. If that's the case, that there's lower atmospheric pressure that high, just to coin the phrase. Wouldn't you need a huge wingspan to even get lift to begin with?
It's mad. I don't know.
Look at the B-52 bombers at the altitude they're at. Where they fly at. See how big they're, like the fortresses? They're huge.
Yeah, they're huge things. Yeah, absolutely. 2,200 miles an hour. Wow.
That's too quick for me.
They move faster than the Earth at the equator. Wow, amazing.
Yeah, the Earth moves at the equator. Yeah.
When it goes to that speed, it heats up to 600 degrees Fahrenheit, 300 degrees centigrade. So, if the moon is in the Earth's atmosphere, well, shouldn't it heat up? Even though they say, well, the atmosphere thins out, it will still encounter friction from that air.
It should.
Which means the moon cannot be in this perfectly balanced situation where it turns at the exact same speed as its rotation. So the face always faces Earth. Yeah.
So convenient that, isn't it? That it moves at the exact same rotational speed, so we don't ever see the backside of it. So convenient.
Winky dink, PJ. Winky dink. Yeah.
Winky dink. None of them winky dinks.
Down. Yeah. So how can it maintain that same attitude? It's impossible. Yeah. Even the fact that the moon is moving away from us, means that its orbit is getting bigger, which means it's going to slow down. So it means that the moon should start turning around, so we see the backside of it. Does everybody follow that? Yeah. Right.
I want to see that happen.
Possible.
Right.
This is the last thing. This is the last one anyway. So.
Oh, lovely. Nice footage.
Well, Jim Panda claimed that the reason he believes it because there's thousands of pictures from outer space. So I went and looked up those thousands of pictures. Can't find thousands of anything, dude.
Oh, I know. You might find thousands of composite images.
There's not even that though. There's
No.
like 10 or 12 here and there. Yeah, that's about it.
Can you see how everything is moving at the same speed even when it appears at the horizon? Everything is moving at the
The
same
colors are vivid.
Yeah, why is everything moving at the same speed?
in real life. It just means that we're not seeing something that's
Because they're speeding up footage underneath a low altitude or high altitude balloon.
Right.
And ever since we started pointing out this mistake,
Sorry, NASA.
now they've got the technology a bit better, and now they're putting out newer versions that are right. But they can't get rid of the stuff that they made before, which is wrong. So, you know, we can tell it's all bullshit.
There you go. That's it. So I have got his debate saved as well that he put out the other day. This one. Yeah. It's only 20 minutes long. We're not doing it tonight, but I'll do this over the weekend at some point. But now I'm going to finish off with Harry Mack and we'll go and watch a couple of episodes of Supernatural if you want over on the Rumble side. I've got D-Man's cult video to do as well, which will have to be on Rumble because it's mainstream.
What's the name of the thing again? The what?
The source, the family.
Yeah, the source. Yeah.
The source, the family source or something. Let me just see. I've got it in my bookmarks.
It doesn't sound cult-like at all. It sounds
the source family. The source family. Yeah. So yeah, it's a mainstream docu, so we'll have to do that on Rumble over the weekend. I'll have to do it at night time. Hopefully he sees it. He sees it on the when I set it up. I might do it for it's movie night tomorrow.
I found out Elderbear's got an IDBM.
Oh, I see.
Uh-huh.
So he's an actor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said it on.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's a shame. Yeah, I like real people, dude. Yeah,
me too.
Actors are professional. What? Liars.
100%. Even when they do true life stories, biopics and stuff, there's a lot of lies in it. So they're liars. 100%.
They practice it daily. Same with lawyers too.
Oh yes. Effective creative fields. He's not doing very many of the Amigo ones nowadays.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another Yo MTV, Yo PJ rap. Sorry.
Nice.
We're trying to get Harry Mack over. We want to bring him on.
That'd be great, man. That'd be fun.
We want him to come over and see you because you're the biggest fan.
That'd be it, man.
That was Matthew's idea.
Oh, that'd be great if he came over, man. That'd be fantastic. I'd give him 3 great words, man. I'd probably stick. He'd ask me for 3 words, and I'd have them ready, and I'd probably stick. Oh, hold on. Dog, cat, and brother.
You wouldn't give him any double entendres to work with? Come on.
Yeah, no, I would give him some good ones. I would think of some good ones. If I knew he was coming, I'd think of some good ones in advance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd be stood in the dictionary like Eminem.
Eminem.
Right, let's do this. Harry Mack, make a copy. If you're coming over to us with us to Supernatural to Rumble to watch Supernatural, here's the link. If you're not, I will see you tomorrow on YouTube or the next day, whatever. Oh no, I will see you tomorrow. It's film night tomorrow. I'll see you in the afternoon. It's a Bible stream to do as well.
I'm probably going to pop off in about 15 minutes. I got a couple things I got to take care of, but I'll go with you to Supernatural.
No problemo. Right. 9 minutes. Wow. What the heck?
Sorry, I didn't mean to sneak up on you.
Dude, you were so tough.
Oh, thanks, bro.
You are so talented.
Oh, my man, thank you. Thank you, bro. You guys want to hear a freestyle? Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You want to do something together?
Yeah.
Yo.
That's good.
We'll do something together.
Yeah,
you want a freestyle? Yeah. Okay. All right, let me get a beat. What kind of beats do you like, man?
Like old school.
Old school. All right, I got you. All right, so move that. Let's get it.
Oh, shit.
I'm CC.
Sorry. It's still fast because I put it on 1.25.
Oh, something weird happened before you get going. I set up a stream last night, and for some reason it set up 2 of them. And I was on.
I used to get that a lot. Did you edit it by any chance after you set it up?
I don't remember editing, but I may have. But the thing is, I didn't realize that there was 2 up, and I went back in. I had to get out and come back in, and it still brought 2 back up. Like it's the way it's set. So,
it does that sometimes. It's a pain in the butt.
Yeah,
Hey, nice one, Salad.
Yeah.
Go on, sorry.
Oh, she gave you some love, didn't she? All right. No, I have like the same thumbnail on this series. So there's like 6 of them up there, and Big Pine Stick, there's 2 of them live. So it looks like you got 6 streams live at one time, Raj.
Oh, I've done it when I've set up, so especially when I was setting up the vertical ones, because I can still set up the vertical ones. I just don't anymore. But especially when I was setting up them, and then it wouldn't let me. It would let me use symbols in the horizontal streams, in the landscape streams, but it wouldn't let me use it in the title of the other one. So I'd press save, and one would save, but the portrait one wouldn't. You know, the long one, the phone looking one. That wouldn't save. So I would delete it and then save it without the symbols, and then I'd go over to YouTube, and it was there twice. It was there twice. Once for the horizontal and 2 for the vertical. And I was like, oh, goodness sake.
1 for the vertical, 2 for the horizontal, 3 for the money, and let's go. All right.
That's the one. You too, Salad. You too. Bless you.
Well, when I did the last one stream after I watched Nathan Oakley and Ella Bear and Bev talking crap about me, Rob Knox just shows up in my chat all of a sudden like this. The troll himself walks in and invites me over to Jim Panda's because he wants Jim Panda to do an interview with me or something. I don't know. I'm not going into Discord over there. Like, there's nothing but trolling over there. That's all they do.
Exactly. Right. All right, Mark. Copy.
CC in the place to be. Gram, CC, so fit. You know that.
Let's go. Where you from, man?
I'm from Queens.
Queens, New York, at the place to be. Let's get it. All right, we're gonna put on some boom bap. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, you want me to set it off? Or you want to set it off?
I set it off.
All right, you set it off.
I be that black civilian that's about to make a couple million. I like my shawty brown skin over little Brazilian. I know you feel them. I'm kind of abstract. And you can say 40 acres and if you may need my tax back. Yo, I be the L-O. Double N-E-R, now I'm astral projecting, I'm straight from the sonar. I'm esoteric with my words and my wisdom. They try to shoot me down, but they always seem to miss them. And then dismiss him and throw him in a stereotype. Black man with my days, that's a swag they don't like. I manifest in the vision of the things that I write. I light the clip and I coast through the day and the night. Try to pin me down, they try to contain them. I let my mind go and it's really hard to blame them. And now I'm lost deep inside reality. It's hard to find the truth, even harder for reality. And at my disposition, it's many weapons. I know I'm not illegitimate, so I'm hardly dressing and I'm dissing every fad and I'm tapping every bad. Foreign broad, if they not into my song, sing along.
Woo! If they not into the song, sing along. I'm feeling like we can't do no wrong. Yeah, I was rhyming steady flowing on the scene. Then I bumped into CC from Queens. He was like, you the freestyle dude, you tough. I feel like out here we can never get enough. See, I was gonna do a solo thing and just get hyper, but everywhere I go in New York, I find a cipher. Yeah, now we passing the rapping torch. Yeah, what a joy, now we going back and forth. Yeah, and y'all know I'm about to spit from the soul. Your name is CC, well I keep creative control. Yeah, never falling off, I'ma throw it back to them. Taking any letters, then I respell the acronym. Y'all know I do it freely. In Spanish, they say, can Harry Mack rap? And they said, see. Yes, indeed, he can definitely do it. I love the way you blend it with the music. And every time that I rhyme like this, I snap. I'm dropping facts. I can tell he's from New York. Yo, he's rapping on the cap. We about to throw it down. It goes around. I get reckless. Now know I'm shining something like the silver on your necklace. Yeah, I'm about to pass it back again. We go win every time that we rhyme and we make the head spin. If y'all want us to continue with rhymes we deploy, someone in this crowd make some goddamn noise.
Okay, yeah, I rock the mic so incredible. She love it when I go down and eat her like a vegetable. Yeah, she bad, but she want a whole pedestal. I met her in my school, now she in my room getting flexible. A little short, but the ladies love my pretty face. I stay styling in Jordans and bathing 8. I curate the whole sounds in the ear. I'm flying first class, y'all just sitting in the rear. Pretty woman in my vision, getting all this money with these drops I'm never missing. Now we at the Barclays Center, like a player sitting on the court playing basketball. All y'all real small, my money's so tall. I'm backing up fast and fast in my back to set it off.
Yeah, money so tall, we came to ball. That's right, clap your hands, make some noise, y'all. Let's get it. This some real hip hop shit. MCs flowing straight off the tip. We came through the rip. Y'all know I'm a damager. You filming on your phone, you got an actual camera. Yeah, when I rhyme off the top, dog, it's all live. That's a professional camera, although it is a small size. Looks like it's shrunk down. Y'all know I'm a boss, like the crucifix who rocking out the rappers leave me cross. I'ma kill the vocab, yo, I'ma eat a phrase. You can bump me out the speakers or the beats by Dre. Either way it sounds proper, the showstopper, the ill off topper, microphone rocker. I'm out here controlling the scene. Rappers got holes in they flow, just like you got holes in your jeans. Yeah, but y'all know we came to patch that. Life goes up and down like NASDAQ. We out here flexing on this fat track. And when I spit like this, y'all know they heard of me, most certainly. He's repping for the Knicks, number 33. He's putting on for New York, I drop reports. Damn, the beat ended, they done cut that shit short. CC, you wanna kick another verse with me? Should we cut through this track like surgery? Okay. If so, just give me the nod. He said, okay, let me pull up a beat off the top. Yo. Make some noise for my mans right now. Kill that, bro. Kill that. You want to keep going?
Oh, wow. Well, keep going.
Let's keep going. Can we do one more? One more?
Hell yeah. CC cooking up right now. That's what I'm talking about.
That shit was fire,
nah,
bro.
He's better than me. I'm not as good as you. Shit.
Nah, stop, bro. That first verse was so crazy, though. I'm esoteric with the, like, yo.
Thank you, man.
Nah, you went all. I do the freestyle thing, but I can tell you a writer with it, too.
Yeah, right.
Come on, dude.
My right.
No. Don't even downplay it, bro. That shit was fire, man. Straight up. Let's try this one right here.
Feel what I feel and they talk when I talk. I gotta leave heads in New Jersey, New York.
You want to go first or you want me to go?
Yeah. I stay on my grind, I'm an underground king. Like I'm Drizzy Drake, I make the hotline bling. Shout out to all the pretty women that I had a fling with. Different women on the planes like I'm flying on a ship. I speak for those who don't fit the description. ADHD, I can never pay attention. Never took my meds, so they hit me with prescription. Pops was on my ass trying to teach the kid a lesson, but I never learned. I learned how to rhyme and I learned how to drop verbs. Now I'm rapping in front of crowds and they like word. Ladies blowing up my phone, I hit them with a swerve. Tied it up cause I never really gave a fuck. I'm thinking out of the box while you're still stuck. Now please sit and pay attention while my boy over here on the mic spits a lesson.
Spit a lesson like a freestyle professor. Hip Hop 101, y'all invited to the lecture. We spittin' them creative raps. ADHD, we relate on that. I have it too, but I'm not mad at all. Cause now I make the people focus, no Adderall. H-man, go with that shit. Y'all know I be adding on. I just grip up on the mic and then I snap on songs. I do me when I flow right off the tip of this. Way I put the words together is too ridiculous. Peace to all the people watching, moving through the clearing. I be shining when I'm rhyming like your gold hoop earrings. Call it out when I see it, it gets freezing cold. One of the sickest off the men, that's what he's been told. Yeah, many lives is getting affected. CC from Queens, dog, I'm real glad we connected. Yo, we spitting hard flows, we let the bars glow. Yeah, carrying our weight like cargo. Jeans that he's rocking, I be off the top reporting. I be reaching for the dunk like Jordan. Addictive like the powder people snorting, but I'm healing your pain, spilling the flames when I deal it off the tip of the brain. I'm spitting 52 bars like it's 52 cards out in Vegas. For rhymes like this, they bout to beg us. Yeah, we be here killing it when we be feeling it right off the top. Hey, even if I stutter, the flow still don't stop. The recovery is butter, we gon' smash the track. To my mans, I'ma pass it back.
Yo, and right here, yo, this is my final verse. I be ducking crack addicts at 121st. I got my pockets full and some fresh kicks. Spanish women, yeah, they tell me I'm the hot shit. Not to be obnoxious, thinking from my conscience. I just want the game unlocked, yo, that's it. And I think I would have put one too many times of acid. Now I'm on that 2 train, I'm lost, I'm stranded. But you only live once. Thinking back to high school, rolling up the blunt, getting drunk, having fun, yo, those were the days. But now I'm only thinking about how I'm about to get paid. I rap Queens 50s, but you could catch me in the city, or maybe you could catch me in the club like I'm 50. And you know what I'm about? I'ma do me and them haters go doubt.
CC from Queens, make some noise, y'all. That's what we're here to do. My name is Harry Mack. Thanks for rocking with me, yo. Love.
Nice. Right, gadgies. I will see you over the Rumble side. And if you're not
Did
joining
you call
us
me
at
a
Rumble-
gadgie? Man.
Gadgie. Yes, absolutely. Call everybody gadgies.
Yeah, I know.
Even the women are called gadgies, but gadgiettes, you know. Oh,
Miss Parsons over there in Blacklight's comments. We're having a conversation. She sent me a link on Facebook, and then Blacklight's like, "Not in here. I don't like that. Don't have a conversation. We'll stick on topic." It's very funny.
No way.
Yeah. But yeah, Miss Carson's got some good points here and there. She puts up good videos here and there.
Cool.
How about see you guys?
Yes, Grace. Nice one for joining us, bro.
Yeah,
Bless you,
yeah.
man.
Of course.
Right, so Rumble links there, gadgies. Also, my stream for tomorrow, Bible stream. Well, later on today now, because it's 35 minutes past midnight for me.
Whoa. Yeah. Do you know Nolan Wells, who he is?
Nolan Wells.
Yeah, I think he killed his wife or something. And there's a lot of controversy about, they suspected of murdering, I think, his wife.
I'm not sure by name.
Well, yeah,
Vicky would probably know if it's something like that.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Know what I mean? Right, guys. See you over the Rumble side. And if you're not joining us, I'll see you tomorrow. Bless you guys. Either Sunset's free. It's free.
Indeed.
Much love and respect, gadgies. See you over there. Ta-ta.